You're now listening to MEME. 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 You're now listening to MEME. Yeah, yeah. MEME. MEME.
This is the MEME Podcast, where MEME stands for music, movies, improvs, everyone must envy, where we make memes on air, and we're the only podcast that memefies and discusses Black entertainment, past, present, and non-existent, that you need to love and respect for the purpose of you appreciating the culture more and us pushing the culture forward. I am your host, Kim. I used to work for Lufa, Naki.
And I am Blair Undercover Coon.
And I am Theo.
Oh, Theo.
And we are the Supreme Meme Team. This is season 8, where we show you why we great. Standing for Whammon, Volume 1.
Or are we?
I ain't standing for this shit.
I'm not standing or standing.
Exactly. I got you. I follow. Meme number 9, Trey. 93, for those that didn't catch that. Set it off
For the down tray.
Memefying the movie and soundtrack.
You know what you should be wearing right now?
What is that?
Your shirt from Jay Uni's birthday party that says for the 9 tray.
Oh, yes. That would be perfect.
Because it is
The
the
9
9
tray.
tray.
Well played.
Hashtag. Instead of weak boxes, we have dry bobs.
Standing for Whammon.
Dry bobs.
You can get these memes too. We're all about equality here.
Hashtag. You gots to recycle. Hashtag. Who are you supposed to be? Mighty motherfucking mighty motherfucking Morphin Power Rangers. Hashtag 3 people. The I, the aura, and the S. Hashtag. Take your broke ass home.
Salute the outro.
Hashtag. Get to work. Hashtag. Hood dreams. Hashtag. Man, fuck all that. Get the Clippers, cuz. Hashtag. Bad karma is a bitch. Y'all got any hashtags?
Hashtag nutrients and sustenance.
For these hoes.
Nothing.
Hashtag I need that money.
Frank should have fought her. She would have won. She was testing the nuts.
Hey guys, TT had that adrenaline built up. It's always the quiet ones. Also, hashtag fucking for fun. Fucking for funeral funds.
Fucking for funeral funds. 4 F's. Jesus Christ. Nate Dogg in the house.
It's Nick Dogg.
Oh,
we're not going to disrespect Nate Dogg. It's Nick Dogg.
Nick Dogg's in the house. Hold up.
Wait. So you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, and all podcast platforms. You're only getting seasons 8 and up on those platforms. If you want seasons 1 through 7, pre and post shows, and other exclusive content, go to our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/theMEMEpodcast. Donate, support, and become a meme or a meme-burr. Topics of discussion: memefying the soundtrack. Set it off. Segment 2, memefying the movie, set it off. And then last but not least, meme conspiracy theories. Stony, the villain. First, I would like to say
Stone Cold villain.
Stone Cold. Shout out to Tubi.
Yes.
Not YouTube. Goddamn Tubi.
Shout out to Tubi.
For having the Hood Classic for free. Goddamn. Fuck them commercials, though.
Yeah. I thought about it, though. It not that bad. You know, back in the day, it'd be like 3-4 minutes on the most. Get like 30 seconds to a minute. Get them out the way. All right. Cool.
Hulu got you paying and watching a goddamn commercial. Sorry, ad.
Yeah. So shout out to Tubi for that shit.
Shout out to Tubi.
Should we move all black movies to Tubi?
You said what?
Most of them are on Tubi. It's some black movies on Tubi that we've never even heard of.
Either change to Newbie or for Nubian network and shit. Or Nubian movies.
So with before we get into it, this show for the Set It Off was actually in contest with the shows that we did do for season 7, and there was several other shows that did, or other movies and soundtracks that did not make it. This one was right there, but it did not quite make it. Fee, would you like to bring to the table what happened in regards to Set It Off not being in season 7 and your push to get it on this season?
It wasn't good enough for you guys, so it didn't make it. I was outvoted, and that's how it works in a MEMEFYING.
Why didn't it make it though? Before you start trying to trash our name,
because you didn't like the soundtrack.
And we'll get to that in a second. Fee-O pushed to get Set It Off on season 7.
And she used her legs when she pushed. strongest muscles.
Yeah.
She made sure she pushed very hard.
Yeah, she pushed very hard to get goddamn Set It Off on season 7. But it's like, hey, the goddamn soundtrack don't hold up to the well, I ain't gonna say all of them was beautiful. I'm gonna say all the beautiful soundtracks that we had in season 7.
No, all the ones that we thought were beautiful at the time.
But it's like it would boil down to Waiting to Exhale, which was like the last, though, which was dead last in regards to the 12 shows that we did.
But the thing was, we weren't gonna get rid of Waiting to Exhale because that was the reason why we did this. Well, at least in my opinion, that's why we did this whole thing, because Waiting to Exhale was said to be the greatest soundtrack of all time.
Right.
So we could get rid of that one.
It was not.
Hey, I want to talk to one of my co-workers who I argued with last night, who said Waiting to Exhale is still the greatest soundtrack of all time.
Oh, okay.
We'll call him up one day.
No, we won't have that discussion. There's no need to discuss that.
Hey, that's a good meme off air.
No. I will not waste my time.
You know what?
That's like okay, you want to bring niggas on the show to argue J. Cole?
We did that the first season.
I'm saying, we want to do that?
We did that first season.
No, niggas didn't call in. We just spoke our piece.
No, Josh called in. We got him the fuck out of here.
That was it. He didn't call with he didn't have no sustenance.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I hope he's still not listening.
I mean, shit, it is what it is, goddamn boy. Shit. You need to stand on what you believe. And you didn't stand on it.
Well, I'll argue a J. Cole show. Again.
Nah, I ain't got time. Just like I'll wait to exhale.
You know, I might save it for my podcast coming in. Not coming in time soon. But one day. We're gonna do that podcast.
It's not coming through. So yeah, so when we laid the foundation for season 8, we said, hey, now is the time. Let's pay homage. Let's go ahead and do goddamn Set It Off, since it was number 13. It could have made it, but it did not make it. Could it made it instead of I'm About It?
No. No. I'm About It is a better soundtrack.
The movie's better.
Right.
The movie is better.
Set It Off is better. Set It Off is better than I'm About It.
Yeah, boy, what you talking about?
No, I want to hear Fee say it. Set It Off is better than I'm About It.
Yes.
The nerve of you. I thought you were from New Orleans. Anywho.
How would you think that I'm from New Orleans?
I'm sorry, you were there by proxy of Nebraska. You spent time in New Orleans.
That doesn't mean that doesn't mean shit, because that would mean that I condone all the music and all the rappers, and I would probably be like, Little Romeo's the best rapper I've ever heard in my life. Like, get out of here.
We just quoted the second verse of Mystical's Come On by U40. You're from New Orleans.
Again, the soundtrack may be better, but the movie is not.
I'm in agreement. I'm just messing with you. I'm About It's not a better movie to Set It Off.
Yeah, boy, you're going to have to get kicked out of the show.
Nigga,
time out. Let me rephrase that, because I would have made it very clear. Set It Off is not a better movie than I'm About It, but I like I'm About It as a better movie than Set It Off.
You can argue that.
People confused as shit.
What? Nigga, what?
Who?
You look distressed. She doing homework.
She ain't worried about it. She ain't out here to shit no more.
She's checked out.
This shit's stupid already.
I am doing homework.
We 4 minutes in. Nigga, I got midterms. That's this shit.
Nigga, hurry up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Soundtrack. Nigga, shit.
Oh, goddamn. Ray J.
Come on.
Not raging.
Bill Lawrence, come on, shit. Hey, Joe. Let it go.
I do believe that the soundtrack to Watch the Butt is better,
How about it?
but I don't believe that it's a better movie.
That is fair. It's like, we'll get into that. We talk about the movie. Never mind. It's not a movie I go back to. I'll say that much.
All right, so we can go ahead and get into it. MEMEFYING the soundtrack for Set It Off. Let me give the breakdown for the movie for those. If you ain't seen this, boy, you trash. So Set It Off is a 1996 American crime action heist film directed by Gary Gray. I was about to call him Gary. Gary
Owens.
F. Gary Gray, and written by Kate Lanier and Takashi Buford. Not Takashi 6ix9ine, but Takashi Buford. The film stars Jada fuck Will Pinkett, Jada Pinkett, fuck Will Smith.
Fuck Will Smith and Austin. I've seen it.
Jada Pinkett Smith, Queen Latifah, which is Queen Latifah, Vivica A. Fox. What does the A stand for?
Hey, I like 50 Cent's ass.
I was gonna say ass eater.
Ass eater Fox.
And Kimberly Elise in her film debut.
Kimberly Elise was in this movie.
It follows 4 close friends in LA who plan to execute a bank robbery, each doing so for different reasons to achieve better for themselves and their families, which is a lie.
Cleo didn't have a family.
And she wasn't doing it to better herself.
She was just doing it to buy weed and lingerie and get lap dances. She fuck.
So let's get into the soundtrack. Where the hell at? All right.
Move the food.
So, soundtrack. So, to start off the soundtrack, we had Set It Off, I Suggest, y'all. Set It Off, I Suggest.
Set it up.
Featuring or
Come on,
produced
nigga, set it
produced
up.
by Organized Noise from Outkast fame, Alano. And rapping, we have Queen Latifah, who is Queen Latifah.
I've got nothing to lose.
That song was cool. I forgot about it. So I heard, I was like, okay. But who was singing that? Who was doing the singing?
Look it up.
I tried. It just says Organized Noise. I know it's not Organized Noise. Because Rico waiting to sing the song.
Let's see if it's on the Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah, she go there. Is the soundtrack on that? Soundtrack.
Nope.
Set it up for the right show.
So we will never know who sang lead and who that guy was singing.
Nope, hold on. I can't play it with y'all on the.
Unless it's Andrea Martin.
That name sounds familiar for some reason. But let's not worry about that. We do a better job of.
I'm about to. Mute
No, not us. Not us. I'm talking about the people who do the credits. They should be easily accessible to know who sang what.
Who sang it? So, what are your thoughts on the song? It was all right.
It was cool, yeah. I don't like the singing about I don't know, ever since I was a kid, I never liked singing about stuff that's not, I guess, love or whatever, or love related. It just never sounds right to me. It's like niggas just trying too hard. I guess especially more so in the 90s when niggas was just started really doing that shit. So it's kind of like, y'all niggas trying it. Like you're trying to be it's like the church that be trying to do the hip shit, like to bring the kids in and shit. That's what it sounds like to me.
Gotcha. So then we had Missing You with Brandy, Tamia, Gladys Knight, and Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
I don't like this song.
I didn't really either. I don't. Another one of those songs where it sounded like it was contrived, like to try to catch me emotionally, like same way I felt about Count on Me.
I would just like to say, going back to Set It Off.
I suggest
my preferred version of Set It Off will always be the Set It Off by Stephen Straff, which is way faster. And we used to y'all set it off, y'all set it off, and we used to skate to it. They don't give anything anywhere over who sings on this. Like there's nothing. We don't know. But I do know that they owe, if they haven't paid Stephen Straff some royalty.
Pretty sure he got paid.
So
I hope so.
So in my head, I'm gonna say it's Tidra Moses and Sleepy Brown.
Since it was organized noise.
Boy, I hope no. that ain't Sleepy Brown because he was on beat.
Ooh,
got plans
tonight.
All over me.
So Missing You.
My beef with Missing You, as previously stated and will always state, it was cool when it first came out, and then it just seems to be everywhere that niggas was dying.
So
if
that
it
would
came
end of the
out
road.
today, if it would have came out today, it would be the backdrop for every fucking funeral.
In like a power or some shit. As you
Like
said.
people would be making like PowerPoints with Missing You in the background.
Graduations.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, so that it was cool. It was cool.
So is it up there with End of the Road? Is it up there with End of the Road?
In terms of annoying, yes.
You know what I just realized right now? I think for a 3-year period, we had like a death song be like an anthem. We had 95 was Crossroads, 96 was Missing You, and 97 was I Miss My Homies.
Hey,
and I'll be missing you, and I'll be missing you. God damn.
No, nigga, you missed the year before that with Gangsta Lean.
Oh shit!
They weren't playing that. They weren't playing at the graduation. With the gangsta lane, why did you have to go so soon?
It seems like yesterday we were hanging round the hood, and I'm gonna
keep your memory alive. Hey, let's not forget 9-8 with Master P. I used to slang with my boys.
I said. What's my homies?
I thought you said Missing You like the.
No, I said Crossroads, Missing You. I miss my homies.
I thought you were talking about Diddy with.
No. Now I had to go back and be like, oh yeah, I forgot about I'll be missing you.
Okay, I thought you were talking about.
Hey,
Diddy
so then you missed another year. You missed another year. As we go on, we remember
graduation song.
All the times we been together.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't say who sings that song. I know it's called the graduation song or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about death songs. I'm talking about I miss my homies. I'm talking about I'll be missing you. I'm talking about missing you. Why all that same title too?
Yeah, that's what captures people.
Shout out to Crossroads for being different.
Watch that video like
This
20 times on first run. So one of my personal favorites, Don't Let Go. Goddamn Vogue You, In Vogue You.
So they should be called In Stalk You, because the song is all about stalking. So if I could wear your clothes, I would pretend I was you and do what? Steal my identity? Get my bank account?
No. So this is actually a song about voodoo, if you pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
This song, she's saying, she fantasizes, she puts on his clothes to fantasize while wearing them, to leave the essence of what it is that she wants inside of this nigga's clothes before she gives them back to him.
So she can control him.
Because this nigga is playing games. This nigga's in and out of her life. He got her confused. You gotta make a fucking sacrifice. Somebody gotta choose. So she's trying to make the choice for him. She is taking away this nigga's free will by putting herself in his clothing.
Okay.
It's a song about voodoo. I get it. I ain't mad at her.
Is this the reason why Lim couldn't catch a break in Soul Food? Because he was in the video.
It always comes back around. Your karmic debt will be paid, no matter where you go. Whatever character you try to jump into.
Yeah, light skin. What was that boy name? The light skin nigga. Fucking Coke bottle shaped.
Semi
goddamn.
What was the husband name that said, "Oh, such referred me"? Like who? Who is that?
Who the fuck is Kenny? Who the fuck is Kenny?
Yeah,
who
Kenny.
the fuck is Kenny Simmons?
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Kenny Simmons referred me. Who?
Who the fuck is Kenny Simmons?
Yeah, say I know your bitch.
I know you.
Oh, she did tell you?
Yeah, we used to fuck back in high school and yesterday.
As well as recently as.
Hey, he must have fucked the shape off of her, because she didn't have that shape when we met her in Soul Food.
Should have sprayed can shape. Cocaine shape.
Hey, she must have been eating her own cooking at that point, because
body gone.
Half dead.
So yeah, so in Vogue,
she must have slapped her ass off.
Terry ain't coming over to cook. Fuck. All we know.
Don't you wanna be more than just friends? Don't let go. Don't let go.
Damn, nigga, you be fucking up. But I understand this song. I get it. I completely understand.
This song is
What
for
this
the
song-
fucking. This song's for Sneaky Links who wants to be more.
Sneaky links.
I mean, I could say that. I could totally understand that being the crux of this song.
Crux.
But
Crux.
what I don't understand, and I keep saying this, and I'm gonna say it on air. Why was they hiding Cindy like she couldn't fucking sing?
Wait, did Cindy come out with a solo album?
She did not. Everybody but
So does
her
Terry.
did.
So does Terry, Dawn, and wait, Dawn came out with a solo?
She went to
Lucy Pearl.
Lucy Pearl.
Okay. And who was the other one? Said Lucy, Dawn, not Lucy, Lucy, Dawn. God damn,
Nigga, you got it.
Dawn, Terry.
Look it up.
I got it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Reeve.
It was Dawn, Cindy, Terry,
and Lucy.
Lucy. I'll look it up.
Terry Ellis, Maxine.
Maxine, there you go. Thank you. Damn, goddamn,
Maxine
living single.
could sing her act, and Maxine and Dawn was always the lead singers, and they left Cindy out high and dry like she couldn't fucking sing, and she could.
I did appreciate Cindy in that song. Even though she looked crazy in the video.
You didn't?
I said I did, even though she looked crazy in the video.
How? They put that big hair on her. I loved it.
Man, shaking her head.
Skinny bitches.
She been slamming jackets down and shit. Like, damn bitch.
Well, it was her turn to break loose. You better give her some fucking space.
Hey. Oh yeah, that's true. But didn't have no songs after this, right?
No, they broke up.
No. So Cindy broke the group up by singing lead for once.
Nope. Hey, they said don't let go, and all of them loosened their grip.
Let go. What? Ah! I didn't hear you. Be clear with your words.
So then we have the unsung song that no one really knows unless they fuck with this movie, but that was a classic. Timeless. I would say it's timeless.
It was a classic.
Bone Thugs and Harmony by These Are the Days of Our Lives.
Boom, 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 boom. Wasteland soldiers. Boom, 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 boom. That is my shit. That's a gospel song.
A gospel song who for the Toxic Crusaders or some shit?
The Wasteland Soldiers.
But they made that. Them niggas harmonized the fuck out of that. You gotta give it to them.
I will give them the beginning of that song.
Yes, we gotta prepare for eternal warfare. The fuck y'all singing so hard for? That shit is wonderful.
You know what?
Fuck is y'all? That came from their soul.
It's like they was like always reading those whatchamacallit them Revelation pamphlets. The crisis coming. Y'all better prepare. They always talking about apocalyptic shit, and then we already saw like the Art of War shit where niggas really got on that apocalyptic shit. Like, how y'all go from Ouija boards to apocalypse?
Niggas
well, I mean that's kind. Hey, nigga, 99 was around the corner. Here it comes, another year.
No, here's my thing. Bone, every song you talk about, we're going for preparing for warfare, we're soldiers in the war. Nigga, do you have a pamphlet on what we need to do to prepare? Do you have like 17 albums?
They're giving it to you in the lyrics. Nigga, do your homework.
Let's talk about it.
They giving you the game. It's up to you to do the fucking research.
Man, they let Uncle Charles get killed. Man, fuck out of here.
They didn't let. It was Uncle Charles's time, my nigga.
Y'all talking about preparing for war for these angels, bud? Y'all let Uncle Charles get killed. Y'all let his eyes turn black.
Hey,
that was something else.
Hey, no, I'm about to close that down. I'm about to close that down because first of all, that was Wish, and he was left off of this song.
That was Wish.
That was Wish.
Which one?
That was Wish.
That was his Uncle
Yes,
Charles.
he was. Wish does not have a verse on this song.
Are you sure about that? Because I just looked at the lyrics.
I'm positive.
Better watch that, man. I'm just rapping the song.
Yeah, he a part of the group. He was preparing, but he wasn't prepared.
He was prepared.
That's probably why they left him off.
Because Uncle Charles got killed. It's like he got possessed.
Oh yeah, he was. Better watch that mag 10. This one for me and my friends that made up sodas.
Yeah, he on the song. So yeah, now what?
So
Pat put the ball on the ground. Yeah, Bone.
So then that still falls to him. That was his uncle. That's his responsibility.
Hey, don't be talking to me about no preparing for war. You can't even handle your own war. Fuck out of here.
Hell yeah.
And leading the youth.
And then how do you beat the Grim Reaper?
Niggas up here talking about preparing for war for these diamonds, boy. What's he talking about? Again, you just asked the question like, hey, how are you gonna prepare for this war? How are you gonna tell me how to prepare for war? And you can't even fight your own demons.
They're talking about people. They're talking about people demons, not angel demons.
Nah, all that goddamn hydro they smoking, boy.
So that's what I'm gonna say.
They didn't saint some things, boy.
No. You said that I didn't listen to the lyrics to find out how to fight. So according to them, I need to be thugging in the studio, high on hydro, and what else?
That's it. They just out here talking.
It sounds good.
You need to be shifting narratives that them niggas. that them niggas is trying to bring against you.
Oh, yeah,
You
I
need
should
to
kill
be-
my enemies and kill my enemies. That's it.
Kill by
So-
enemies.
And so I guess you suck up their souls.
Hey, yo,
Pause.
hey, yo,
Pause.
you keep those souls, buddy.
What do you mean by that?
Nah, fam. Y'all can keep that.
That's all you, bone. Pause.
Yeah, pause, nigga.
Wait a minute.
No,
I feel I feel
Shout out to Temptations. I thought you did that.
In the studio, y'all know we roll hydro every time we rhyme. I'm high,
We
look at me
ride,
deeply in
I'm
my
high,
eyes. I rise to the top of the
high.
game. Go ways that I had to run, no ways that I had to turn. Sure, no, Johnson come again. Better watch that Mac 10, nigga. Nigga, this one for me and my friends. We straight up soldiers and
We
soldiers.
straight up soldiers.
They play the
Keep bringing the platinum and gold ones.
Pat, put them all on the ground.
Yeah,
And yeah, boom, we used to get down.
Oh. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what bitch is saying. We don't know.
He got off on the verses
We
though.
don't.
Not with that
It's
verse.
so cold, so cold. The police holy to the
Pat, oh, baby, smoke me.
Says no peace, no peace. Not what he said.
No, that nigga said the police holy.
Yeah, you did say police, holies. When it pop up, at least that
He
pop
didn't
up.
say no peace, no peace. He said the police is
Holies.
holy.
Police is holy.
Police.
Or
said
did he say
some
holy?
hoes,
He
but
called
12's
them
a hoe.
hoes. He called them hoes.
Or was he calling them holy?
Oh.
So,
Oh,
or
he's a
what if
hoe.
Busy was actually a part, or he's
Oh.
actually an informant, and he was trying to show him love secretly? We thought he said holies, but he said holy.
No.
Keep peeping game.
Those are the demons that he's warning
Them
about.
diamonds.
And they out here, he out here taking niggas, they out here taking niggas' lives, and y'all need to be prepared for eternal warfare. Because until it ain't no more police, police holy. They gonna be forever out here snatching niggas' souls.
So speaking of apocalypse, the next song, "Live to Regret," is by Buster Rhymes.
Yo, shut up, Buster.
Buster.
Respectfully.
So this song reminded me of two things. The song, like the major artist gives the soundtrack when like it's a throwaway song. I just bullshit in the studio, like hey, just put this on the soundtrack. And then B, the song reminded me of like Missy.
What I said to your brother, what I said to Kim the other day is Busta is not good on soundtrack. I think the best song he ever did for a soundtrack was the Rugrats.
And what song was that?
That nobody would even know. It's
So how is it the
stupid.
best?
It's stupid, but it's the best song he ever did.
To me, it's stupid. Nobody listens to the Rugrats soundtrack except for me and my kids. So it was a dumbass song, but it was way better than this one.
I will say this. I've only heard maybe 2 Busta Rhymes albums that were good. And I've heard like 5 or 6 of them. So yeah, never understood the Busta Rhymes love.
With the FUBU soundtrack, was that the FUBU soundtrack or what?
Let's not bring that back up. Let's not bring that back up.
With the 50 niggas deep.
Yes.
That's the FUBU.
Oh yeah, that song's fire.
Nah, nigga, you listen to the lyrics, but it's trash.
Oh yeah, they're trash, but that beat was fire.
Yeah, they
I fuck with nothing but them pretty bitches.
2,
Pretty bitches.
3. We don't need to
count.
count, nigga. I can't count.
And you said nigga, so it's multiple niggas, so it's more than 50 niggas, really.
Mm.
I'm just saying. Do the math on it.
Yeah, they thought they
Well,
got
that
off on
was 100.
100 niggas and bitches. So
yeah.
Live to Regret was
So
trash.
what did they? Who did they pull from? What song was that? Oh, you don't know for you. No, just wanna live to regret. How do you wanna know? What song is that?
Yeah, that's Brownstone.
Yeah.
Brownstone. Okay.
I heard through the grapevine.
That you and me were just fine, and I hope that you feel much better. Cause
Yes,
yes, I do.
As I think back on the day I left, since that day you haven't been the best.
They were singing,
and I
bud.
hope that you feel much better.
Yes,
Yes,
I
I
do.
What happened to Brownstone?
They broke up.
Damn.
Just like in Vogue.
Damn.
Don't let go.
Can never keep the good ones. But here we are, 2022, and Immature still on tour. B2K still on tour.
Soldier Boy.
First of all, their name is not. First of all, their name is not Immature.
Sorry,
it's
IMX. Sorry. They survived long enough to change their name and still do shows. That's
Immature.
ridiculous.
We know them.
Hey, they still touring because somebody got to pay for Romeo's eye. Brandy ain't gonna do it, even though she the one that damaged it.
Damn. Does Romeo still have the one with the big booty?
What? Wait a minute.
That's the song.
Yeah, pause. Hey, yo.
Wait a
That's
minute.
a song. Romeo's got the one with the big booty. I'ma treat you right. Is it me that you love?
No.
Is it? You hung up. We ain't doing this.
Yo, that's sus shit.
Where's the T1?
Diamonds.
Goddamn diamonds. No, we have to wait until she comes back to discuss this bullshit. The next song that y'all are hyping up to be a classic in the black community.
In the hood, bro. What you say about it? In the hood? In the black community, it's a hood.
Yeah, so
I'm still here. I can hear you.
Okay.
we thought you hung up.
No, I'm still here.
His shenanigans.
No, I'm listening.
Shanana.
So since you're here, explain to me why this group called Blue Light, featuring lead singers who obviously are lacking vocal skills, do a song called Sex Is On My Mind. And y'all, for the last 25 plus years, have said this song is a classic. So I'm going to put you on the stand right now, and you need to defend why this bullshit ass song is a classic.
Okay, and let the record show.
The record her.
My nigga, don't get it twisted. Sometimes it's not about vocal ability. Sometimes it's about what that song conveys. Because my nigga Mary J. Blige cannot sing. And that bitch is held to a high standard because of what it is that she's singing about. Pharrell cannot sing, but Happy went to #1 and rode the charts for multiples of weeks. Why? Because of what he was conveying, not because of his singing, not because of his vocal ability. I get that the members of Blue Light can't sing. I understand that they cannot sing, but sex is consistently on a nigga mind. And
they conveyed that.
I
melodically. They did that melodically. And methodically.
Goddamn, use two big words.
And what
must be right. Must be right.
And what I know is every nigga has seen a shorty that was way too fine for them to ignore. And they knew at that time they would have to come real. So she would know exactly how they feel.
I want to love down, you love me.
And every nigga has had one bitch.
Not shorty. He's a bitch.
Not young lady.
It's real now. It's real. Go ahead.
Every nigga has had one bitch that has done something so disgusting but great that he was like, and this is like a freaky dream I'm living out of all this fantasy, cause she was a freak that would do anything just to hear me scream.
Convey that hoe.
It is not. It is not about the vocal stylings of that song. It is the lyrics. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Girl, you know you got me going crazy, losing my mind to say, baby. That shit is my shit. I don't give a fuck that nigga can't sing. I listen to Ray J. You think I give a fuck about Blue Light not being able to sing?
You can either listen to Ray J or you can listen to Ray J. She listens to Ray J. There's a difference.
So you can listen to Ray J, you can hear Ray J. You can't listen, you can't hear that. Hurt your ears to hear it.
So if I had one wish, you would wait a minute and let it go because that nigga's snapping all sex is on my mind.
So you ended it with a Ray J scheme, which makes it even harder for me to argue this argument. So
she did that.
So if we was in court, I would have to call recess 15 minutes and come back.
Objection.
She used a Ray J scheme.
Hey,
I ain't like that
fair.
shit. I ain't like that shit. I ain't like that shit. She used 3 of them. She used 3 songs. I ain't like that shit. She only needed 2.
Extra credit.
Then the judge would say, it's not about what you lack. It's about what you lack.
Hey, and as Digital Underground once told us, do what you lack.
Wow.
I was gonna say shimmy cocoa powder.
We can bring that in too.
Okay.
Hey, and if you hit me, then I hit you back.
Slap me and I'll slap you.
I'll put lotion on me.
They can't sing. That was the jam.
But I would say you know what? I'm gonna let you have that argument because all I'm gonna say is
you ain't gotta let me have shit. Because what I did is I gave you what you asked for. You used the example.
You used the example of Pharrell's "Happy." And what was the other song you said?
Mary
J. Blige.
Mary J. is a lot closer to being able to sing than Blue Light. So I would rather listen to Mary J. almost hit that note in the Blue Light.
Nigga, I will give you.
Perfectly not hit the note.
I will give you. There's a plethora of singers who cannot sing who have had #1 hits. Ashanti cannot hold a motherfucking note. And I'm so happy, baby.
I actually like that song.
Get the fuck out of here.
What's wrong with your ears?
I've been searching for you. That part's cool. Now, Foolish would be the same. Hey, no, Foolish would be the perfect example. Foolish would be the perfect example of that shit. Foolish would be the perfect example.
No, you know what would be? You know what would actually be? It would be Rain on Me.
Oh, Rain
because she tried.
Yeah. Like it's more about the message rather than the actual singing and shit.
Yes. And the message of Blue Light is I wanna fuck you.
If you let me.
And that nigga know exactly who the fuck I'm talking to. I wanna fuck you. And that's it.
So he could have rapped that shit. That's all I'm saying. All right. What's the next one?
What if his rapping skills were akin to Hakeem's? No, Raheem.
That he would have had a hit because Raheem's rapping was better than
I said she's gone. He said she's gone.
He said he's gone. He said he's gone.
See, that's better than the whole Sex is on My Mind song. Just that one part. I'm just saying.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
And the beat was
We let Busta Rhymes sing on Give It To You. Baby, if I give it to you.
I didn't appreciate that
shit.
You give
it to me.
Once again, I'm not a Busta Rhymes fan.
We let Ja Rule sing for 3 albums.
I'm not a Ja Rule fan either.
We didn't let him do nothing. He did his own thing.
Y'all let Nelly sing on the goddamn albums with country singers and shit. That was y'all. That wasn't me. I was doing other things.
But what I'm saying is sometimes it's about the message and not the way that the message is delivered.
Okay. So what was the message of Angel by Simply Red?
Featuring Wyclef. I heard Wyclef on that album.
Shout out to Simply Red, though.
Actually, That
Holding
is
Back the
a
Years fan.
redone song. Yes. I'll keep holding on.
Rolling Chrome.
Oh yes, the Rolling Chrome.
I'll keep rolling Chrome. Let's not forget the hood.
So the Simply Red song was cool.
I ain't like it.
It was like I was showing respect because it was Simply Red. But yeah, Wyclef came on there. It's like, fuck this shit. It's like together every nigga I don't like it to put them together like one soundtrack and shit.
Then what you said a minute ago, this was the epitome of, they put the hip hop scratches in there to make it hip hopish. Like, man, who put these fucking scratches in there? Who put these goddamn?
Well, it's not supposed to sound like that, but they did it so that it fits. That's like,
He said he want a hood. No, Wyclef said he want a hood angel. I'm like, God damn, boy. Niggas do not understand
how this works.
They some diamonds.
So what? Not Wyclef wanted a diamond. Shame on him.
And that's not to generalize to say that all hood women are demons. I was just saying.
It was a joke, guys. Come down.
Yeah, we can get canceled for that, but don't give a fuck.
But what I'm saying is that you got to be careful what you ask for, because sometimes you'll get exactly what you asking for, and then they'll diss you on their solo album. Shout out to Miss Lauryn Hill.
It's funny how money changes situation.
So then we got name calling by Q and Latifa.
Who was she talking? Was she talking? Was she talking to Queen Pen? Was she talking to Yo Yo?
I ain't gonna diss no whammon, but if I have to,
no. Shout out to Miss Owens, because she was actually speaking of the women who were coming out with their clothes, coming out sans clothing.
So I'm not gonna say that. But did she say specifically? Did she say she wouldn't talk about Kimber Fox though?
You know how when you say I said it, but I wasn't talking about you.
I was talking about you. I was talking about you.
So you can't say what she said.
They was the leaders of that. So how you gonna say? Oh, I'm not talking about y'all, but
because she was talking about slapping bitches when they see them and shit. Like you can't say that. They're like, oh, we're talking about y'all. I mean, they were there.
Well, she probably had that Pac energy on her.
Where?
I'm just saying, like, you just really calling people out. Like, why? Why was the need?
So what you're saying is that Cleo was akin to Bishop. And then she dropped order to court.
The problem. Here's the problem. Bishop, Amp, Machiavelli, and Pac all named their enemies. Fuck Biggie, fuck Diddy, fuck Mobb Deep, fuck Bad Boy as a record label, studio, and staff.
Street team.
Like
mailing address. All that shit.
Exactly. Hey,
zip code.
And I never even knew that he was that type of dude. And he was like, Chino XL, fuck you too. And I was like, he's only had one song, but fuck you too. Exhibit, like anybody. He didn't give a fuck. He was actually calling niggas by name. She act like she wasn't talking to who she was talking to.
Mickey Rourke, fuck you too.
Because he did Bullet.
I saw Bullet.
So I get it.
I saw Bullet.
Because he did Bullet, and I get it. Bullet could have been a better movie.
No, it couldn't. No, it couldn't.
It could have been.
No, there is no coulda for that shit.
Jim Belushi, fuck you too.
Bokeem Woodbine, fuck
you. You didn't save my life. You didn't save my life, and I ain't mad at you.
I ain't mad at you. Yeah, I knew he was going there. I knew he was gonna say that. I knew it. But it was
Did you see it heaven with you did? Fuck you too. But yes.
So yeah, name calling. So we got Angelic Wars.
Wait. Can we before we get off this subject of name calling, can we give hatred toward Queen Latifah for having a song called Name Calling and no names were called?
Absolutely.
That's right on.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Will they add that to her legacy of name calling without calling out names?
That's a problem.
Gotta play it safe. Angelic Wars, which is the opposite of what Bone was doing. We have Goody Mob.
So they're fighting angels. They're fighting diamonds.
Shout out to the Wild podcast that'll never get released, where we were talking about Fate and Angels.
That'd be a quick way.
No, I was serious about that.
No.
So Angelic Wars, I wasn't really feeling it.
Yeah, I was sad because I saw Cool Breeze and Backbone. I was like, okay, it's gonna be a fire song. It wasn't.
Better watch for the hook.
Well, man.
I know niggas that's still on parole, no niggas that's on house arrest, got niggas pleading no contest, no niggas that
I got niggas who
still on parole.
I got niggas who
make dirty money.
I can
Taps on their phone.
I got niggas who remember that album.
What up?
What up?
She can't hear y'all.
Well, she still waving.
Said hello.
What up? I know she can't hear me.
He said what up. What up? She said what up.
Word up. So we're gonna talk about my favorite song on this album.
Come on.
It's not my favorite song on this album.
The Hey Joe.
Thank you.
No. None of these songs.
You said you was feeling Come On with McLitty.
I was until she played that first verse.
Say that.
I must not hear the rap at the beginning. I must have been zoned out.
Like how?
I don't understand how you didn't hear that.
Because I was working
She
on the computer.
opened the song.
Because when it came on, I wasn't really paying attention to the scene came on. You know how you like gradually start bobbing your head to the song? Like, oh, okay.
No, I hear everything. What are you talking about?
Damn. Okay. All right. Multitasker shit. Must be nice shit. So I was like
Damn,
zoned
you can't
out.
listen and bob your head, niggas. What the fuck you talking about?
I can't focus. Yeah, pause. Yes, thank you. If I'm working on a certain thing where I'm clicking
So
on.
are you giving out like a manual for sucking penis? What just happened?
What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ.
All I heard is you can't listen and bob your head. Like I'm telling you how to. No,
That was.
you missed it.
I said pause. I said pause. But he said multitasker. He was like, yeah, when I listen to songs, I just be bobbing my head and shit. And it's like, I don't be hearing.
No, what I said was I was zoned out on the computer stuff. Then the beat, I heard the beat a little bit. Okay, this is a cool beat. Then I heard MC like rap the second verse, and I was like, oh shit.
How the fuck you hear the second verse?
Because
Sleepy Brown. Because you said you heard the beat a little bit.
Yes.
And was bobbing your head.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
you of all people, you know what I'm talking about,
making
man.
excuses.
You of all people, so you're sitting on it like you're rostering stuff on the computer, and then you're typing,
Yeah.
you're getting your numbers right. So you're not really listening because you're trying to focus on what you're doing. But then you'll hear something, oh, okay, and then you start moving, and then MC like,
I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem because I know how to multitask.
So once again, as I just said, shout out to you multitaskers. I can't do it. Jesus,
That's sad.
your life is sad.
So come on, is "Come On" your favorite song or not?
No, it's not really. I was joking.
He wasn't joking.
No, actually, my favorite song would be "Don't Let Go."
Excellent choice, sir.
So
You have great taste.
I feel like they could have put Pam on that song. Pam needed something.
She had a kissing. She had kissing you at the time. She was doing all right.
She sounds just like Pam, so why not give it to her if that's the sound you was going for?
Let Billy Lawrence get off. Shit. I remember they were trying to push Billy Lawrence back in the day. She didn't make it. Shout out to Billy Lawrence though. I wonder what she's doing nowadays. All right, let's go ahead and get it over with.
Yeah, let it go, Ray J.
Let it go, Ray J.
'Cause you can't do nothing better, so let it go.
Great value sitting up in my room. So Brandy wrote this song for him.
Look at that. So I didn't like it. That's all I was saying. I don't like it.
But I remember Fee Diddy over here. I mean, Theo was trying to, and you was on the phone when she was like trying to argue this soundtrack, and she tried to throw Ray J in that whole like this shit was the shining song on this goddamn album
like
to get it on season 7.
The needle shifter.
Yeah, like what? Let me go listen to this hoe. Like man, get the fuck out of here.
This ain't no Way You by Shante Moore.
Yeah, get out of here.
This ain't no Part-Time Lover
Yeah,
by H-Town.
Get out of here. This ain't Pain. Goddamn Tupac.
Yeah.
This ain't goddamn
Girl, I Care About You by Milestone. No, it ain't that.
Come on now. So this was the song that she chose to try to throw in there because she was like, okay, sex is on my mind. Like, oh shit, I forgot that song. Shit, that's on there. Okay, cool. Goddamn In Vogue. What's it gonna be? Oh shit. Okay, that's You know, then she was like, then you got the Set It Off song, the first song on there. So I was like, let me go listen to this shit. I don't even know what you're talking about. I was like, man, this ain't even worthy. What you talking about? then you ran out of songs, and then it was like Ray J, Let It Go song. I was like, let me go listen to this hoe. All right, man, boy, get this shit out of here.
You didn't say Seal.
Nigga, that song, I ain't like that song.
Yeah, that's the Beatles. I think that's the Beatles song.
Yes, that's the Beatles. And I know not to throw any sub genre music at him because he doesn't appreciate it.
No, the song was trash. I ain't like it.
And Seal on there snitching and shit.
Yeah, talking about
hey Joe,
killing that woman.
Hey Joe, why'd you kill that woman?
That's not even his song.
It don't matter.
I know, but he on there snitching. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, then you mentioned Days of Our Lives. I'm like, okay, that's a banger. So you had 3, and then you couldn't pull that 4th or the 5th. So it was like, hey, get that out of here, because motherfucking Juice had a 5-song run on that album.
Missing You was actually number 1 for a while. So
I don't care. Afro Man because I got high was number 1 too.
Laffy Taffy was number 1.
Hey, that was a good song.
No,
that's a great song.
No, it wasn't. No. Yang Yang Twins was number 1 at one point.
Hey girl, I'm Mr. Bubblegum. I'm Mr. Chico Stick. I wanna dun. Oh, cause you're so thick. Girls call me Jolly Rancher, cause I stay so hard. You could suck me for a long time. Oh my God.
Yeah, that wasn't that wasn't a cue to bring that in, and don't disrespect the man on that shirt.
Oh, by the way, why are you not wearing your Mac Miller hoodie, ma'am? His birthday was yesterday. The nerve.
First of all, his birthday was 3 days ago.
It was yesterday. I saw it.
His birthday was the 19th.
I'm going to argue. Oh, yeah, yesterday. It was yesterday. Yeah, 2 days ago. You're right. Sorry.
That would still be 3 days ago. Today's the 22nd.
Ma'am.
His birthday is January 19th.
Ma'am, I don't care about your semantics. You're not wearing it on the show.
I'm not.
See, you don't have to raise your voice, Karen.
See, here's the thing about having a plethora of hoodies. I don't always wear the same one.
As the person who does not have a plethora of hoodies, I have 2. So I wear this one. Next week I wear the gray one.
After that, he wears that one.
Yes, or unless it gets warm.
I think for the next show, I may wear an I'll Be Sure hoodie, or I may wear my new Tyler the Creator hoodie. I don't know. I collect hoodies.
I collect vinyls. Can't wear vinyls.
I love hoodies.
Yeah, you can.
I love hoodies.
Scratch that hoe. You can wear it out. Keep scratching. Let it sit in the sun. It could be worn out.
Pause. Keep scratching. Who got crayons?
I don't.
Sure.
So the next 3 songs, like, we ain't got to talk about them. Let's get into this.
The Heist was decent.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. The Heist was pretty decent.
Hey, so I thought, okay, and I would also like to make a point, you guys.
Not from your blind side. That's your trash.
Nope. So why are the 5-footers on every Jada Pinkett movie soundtrack?
Because they was on.
Because they were also Walk Away,
Why Would Die. Got so much love for the homies in the hood. Die. Got to maintain. Life is just a grain of salt with so much pain
without
thought. Street life. That's all I know.
Yeah.
So they didn't come with the banger like they did on goddamn. What was that? What song soundtrack was that on?
That was on the Jason Lyric.
That was Jason Lyric?
Yeah.
That wasn't Jason Lyric.
That was Jason. That was Jason's Lyric.
It sounded like it was on there. It sounded like it was on Minister Society or something.
No, Jason Lyric. I know for sure. We had the Jason Lyric soundtrack.
So yeah, I didn't like the Heist. I wasn't feeling it.
That's fair. So, what would you give this soundtrack as a grade? We're not going to talk about From the Blind Side. That was.
It gets let me see. I like 1, 2, Trey out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 song, 13, 14 song. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 songs, like 3 songs. So I give it a Trey.
3 out of 40. Goddamn.
No, 3 out of 10.
I'll give it a 4 or 5. I'll give it a 5. It says average soundtrack, and that's all. Only I put as average is because of the top 3 songs are such bigger,
monstrous.
Monster hits.
I give it a 4.
I give it.
Hey, don't you lie. No, you better not, boy. You better not.
I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
Okay. You about to wild out talking about an 8, but I'm like, get off. I'm about to hang up on you.
So are we saying that this one did not deserve to be on that season? Still, soundtrack wise, not movie, the soundtrack.
Well, we did All Over a Hoe. That movie was great, but that soundtrack
All Over a Hoe was a good song. I'm tired of you disrespecting All Over a Hoe. That's great storytelling. Once again,
we couldn't really poke fun at none of these songs like we did with these other soundtracks.
They're just trash. Well, Sex is on My Mind, we got enough bars off on that one. That was sad.
You didn't get any bars off. I got that.
Well, yeah, you're right on that. Yeah. Okay, you can have that, but still the song's trash, so didn't change my opinion at all. Let's let you have it.
I know nothing will change your opinion because when a nigga's dead set on being wrong, that's who they gonna be.
That is not true. I am the one that's most likely to change their opinion.
You're doing wrong. Argument. You're doing wrong.
I am open to being wrong. I just don't agree with your...
But you're not open to being right. You can be open to being right.
What?
Never.
You're doing wrong.
You're not open to what's right.
What's right is subjective, ma'am.
Okay,
what's right for you ain't right for me.
What might be right for you might not be right for some.
So we'll go ahead and get into the MEMEFYING the movie. So
and along comes two.
And they got nothing but they dreams, and it takes different strokes.
Take different strokes to rule the world, baby. Pause.
So let's get into this movie. He's already not feeling it. It's a lot that need to be said about this movie, but.
So I'm going to start this off by prefaces that a lot of stuff that I say here is purely jokes. I do love the black women. Black women are awesome. Black women are great.
That's why we standing.
That's why we're standing for women. But in the standing that we are doing, we're also going to stand up for you and tell you why this movie was fucking trash and a terrible example of who y'all are as women.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I feel like this is a goddamn way to hell vibes to come out there.
No, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Trust me.
So the movie starts off with Dub C, goddamn, Robin.
Crip walking through the bank. But nobody knew he was around that bitch.
So Dub C Crip walking through the bank alongside Alina's cousin. Alongside Alina's cousin that killed Kane.
I don't want to be a Karen, but in this
Don't do it, Karen. Don't raise your voice, Karen.
But in this instance, that nigga does not belong there.
As soon as she said, I know how to make count, I would hit the bar right there. He's like, hey, Darnell. Hey, do make count.
Hurry up.
You, come here. And then I feel like this.
That's when you become a sellout.
That's
a coon to the community.
Community. So here's my thing. I am now, as I just sat back, I literally just thought about this. As I remember how the camera was looking, she saw Darnell, she saw Lorenz, and saw the other dude. She was in on that shit. She knew it was up. She would hit that alarm real fast.
Yeah, looking suspect.
And them niggas looking suspect. Like, what are you sitting over there in the corner on the with the pilot slip for 10 minutes? What the fuck are you doing? You got no money, nigga. Shit. So what's my account number? A 0. Fuck. No, nigga. Call the police right now.
Yeah.
So and I mean, right the fuck now.
Then the security guard ain't paying attention. He supposed to be on point. Fuck is he doing?
So why did Bill not try to save the day?
With not shooting ass.
They got wetted up.
The nigga, he had
how you hiding behind a window? And the nigga got a semi-automatic.
window gone.
so was he.
Oh shit, my cover.
There's a whole steel beam right there you could have hit behind, but this nigga hide behind the window.
No, explain to me how the nigga had a semi-automatic weapon with 15 bullets and shot 48 times. No reload, shot 48 more times. Nigga said,
why?
Like, goddamn, how many bullets you got in that bitch? Shit.
Yeah, Rambo around this bitch. So why these niggas ain't coming with no mask?
They would expect to get away. And why didn't they got a giant AP tattoo on the back of his head and shit?
Because they came in with no mask because I would like to refer to something that Christ said during the pre-show. She went all around the project telling everybody that she just got promoted at the bank.
Yeah. So that's why she got robbed. That's a setup. She
They thought that she would be down.
They didn't ask her. Ask her first. Hey, would you like to get over this bank robbery with us? Oh no. Oh, you know, I understand.
Hey, what I can do for you is give you some consulting on how to rob other banks.
See,
just don't touch my shit.
Proper communication can get you very far,
and then give me a percentage off
the other. It really can.
Yeah. So if Dub C would do that, I Froggy, we about to start crip robbing. They would rob your store. And she's like, no, don't do that. But it's go on Tuesdays, and they have to look for that little box, I forgot what they call it and shit. Oh, we'll get that part later. That little box. They come around Tuesday at 2:00 when they come. Then you go, I'm off, so you ain't worry about me. Just go there, talk to Catherine. Catherine should get the money up easy. Just watch her right hand. That's all you have to say.
No, don't tell niggas
what you doing.
Yeah, what you doing.
The niggas told the whole hood they about to rob banks and shit.
I'm just talking about the promotion.
Oh yeah, promotion. Yeah.
So yeah, then Dub C.
Niggas in the hood don't never want to see another nigga doing that.
They really don't.
So yeah, then we got Dub C. Goddamn, shot the older white lady in the head
for no damn reason.
In front.
For no damn reason.
In front of goddamn Frankie. Traumatization.
Mm-hmm.
So she ended up. They Dub C got killed. Is that Fat Pat?
No, Fat Pat. I forgot it. But he was in something. He was in another movie. I can't think of what it was though.
What was that movie? What was that goddamn song I sing? Like I think I forgot the song. Whatnot. The nigga that was singing "Gangsta's Paradise." That's that nigga.
That was not LV.
We've been spending most our lives.
Robin Banks.
Living in a gangsta's paradise.
So goddamn, Alina's cousin got away
somehow, some way.
So then Frankie got sat down like, hey, kick a little something for the G's.
And
so Frankie got sat down like, hey, we're gonna have to fire you. Because you know Darnell, you know Dub C, we know you out here cripping. So we'll give her what was the soliloquy she gave?
I counted $250,000. No, $245,000 by
hand for you yesterday.
To get you a money machine.
What have you done for me lately?
What'd you do today?
Well, bitch.
Yeah.
So
like,
that same.
What have you done for me?
That same 245 that you counted got took in today. So what did you do today? It cancels out what happened yesterday. So what did you do?
What's the procedure when you got a gun in your head?
But yo, she made a solid point.
No.
What is the procedure? Because nobody is going to react the same when they have a gun to their head.
And that was like about this, where she fucked up at, when she was like, oh, yeah, you will take the money with the right hand, then you do this with the left hand. They've been telling me a million times. Don't say that. In front of police.
Set yourself up.
Talk to the police. Why you supposed to remain silent? Get a lawyer. Shut the fuck up. Matter of fact, she went and got a lawyer. If they fired her, she could have sued the bank.
And got unemployment.
Now.
She didn't have she could have filed for unemployment, but she didn't have no money for a lawyer.
Well, she could have went to Johnny Cochran or something.
Yeah, she got.
And niggas didn't know back then about filing for discrimination.
Just because Dub C robbed the bank don't mean just because I know him, we in the same project don't mean I did it.
And I just got this promotion. You promoted me last week, and then we get robbed the next week. How
convenient.
Yeah. How about that?
So my issue with it was, damn, nobody like gave her a jacket or something to cover up the blood or a new shirt.
Yeah, just out here.
And then when I think when I talked to the person yesterday, they were like, well, she was under investigation. They didn't know if she did or not, but they let her go home. So it's like you can't be like, oh, you stay here in these blood-soaked clothes, and we would question you the crap out of you and then fire you, but you're not a suspect enough for us to arrest you, so you go ahead and go home. Like that made no fucking sense.
Exactly.
That's how that lawsuit could have been won.
Right there.
Won it. So then she walking out, then we see Dry Bob.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
She said Dry Bob with the drink. She was like, damn, sister, you couldn't offer me a drink?
There's your bartender, bitch.
Nigga, I don't know you.
Nigga, you work here. You know what a water is. Your ass don't get it.
Nigga, been here for 8 hours.
Nigga, I'm a guest at your house.
Ta-ta. Well, this is not no longer your house. This is no longer your house.
He said ta-ta.
Ta-ta, bitch.
Shout out to the wife of Rock. Hold it down.
Yeah, Dry Bob. Her name is Dry Bob on the show. So so then we see the 70s party. At first I was like, damn. Cause I was like, damn, is Frankie gonna be here? Cause I'm like, damn, here we go with this. We go through some hard times and we go to either sing or dance this shit away with a party and shit. And I'm like, god damn, boy. But I don't think was Frankie there?
No. I remember TT, Cleo, but I don't remember Frankie being there.
Okay. So I was like, god damn, but I didn't see her. So I was like, all right, cool. So they throwing a party for old boy. Goddamn Jada or Stoney's brother, who's going to college, boy. So Queen Latifah is dressed up as Eazy-E. Or as I put a dishonorable member from Bone.
Dishonorable member.
Tasha. She dressed up as Tasha and shit.
And
Tasha. So yeah. So boom. That happened, whatever. They start teasing old boy. Like, boy, quit spoiling old boy. You been doing this since his mama and y'all pops died.
Why you gotta bring that up? Why would you say stuff like that? Yes, that's the time to spoil somebody when their parents pass away. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would you say it? Like, and the way they said it, like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. So he go in there moping. He go in the room moping.
What's wrong? Like, you not hear the conversation we just had. You know what? Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you.
Right.
Deaf ass.
Then that's when he need the scholarship money. Was that that conversation?
Yeah. Then he said he didn't get the scholarship.
Yeah, he didn't get the scholarship. She was like, I'll do what I got to do. I already know what to do, but I'm gonna do it. I got you. I'm gonna make it happen. Don't you worry.
So why did he get?
But don't you think that right then would have been the time to have that conversation about I'm not going to college?
Exactly.
He was scared.
But you know,
because they didn't threw this fire ass party for me. It's like, damn, they still got some chips. So I don't want to fuck. I'm hungry.
They gonna fuck up the meal.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck up the mood. Everybody happy and shit. So I ain't got time to say. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I told him tomorrow.
Tell him later.
After you know, fuck it.
Nick just hit me, say he was ready. So I'm gonna go ahead.
So what I just heard is he was okay with his sister getting banged out for nothing.
It ain't like he bringing money in the house anyway. Shit, if that wasn't the case, he wouldn't have shit.
You.
They wouldn't have no house.
If all she does is spoil you, why would you
what you
want
do?
her?
I don't care what you do, niggas. Like, I'm getting broke off. I'm reaping the benefits of what you out here doing. So I ain't gonna say shit.
I'm gonna sit on the phone cupcake with Lorenz and shit.
So yeah.
You give me free champagne bottles and shit.
Champagne. So then they had Luther's cleaning. So that's when we get the Lufa was hella funny.
Yeah, the funniest thing in this whole movie.
So he's like, yeah, these white folks need trying to recycle. Y'all out here throwing the bottles and the plastics in the same goddamn trash as the trash. Y'all fucking up my money. And then
so fuck up your money.
So then that's when old girl was like, you thought you were supposed to be paying me under the table. You taxing my money.
And he's like, bitch.
He's like, hey, no, what you call it? He said something, and then Cleo stood up like, hey, don't talk to her like that. And he was like, oh, you think you are the mighty fucking Morphin Power Rangers? And then she was like, oh, you're taxing my money. I thought you were supposed to pay me under the table. I gotta, my kid. I gotta take care of my kid. He was like, bitch, take your broke ass home if you don't want to work here.
You ain't got no money. Take your broke ass home. So Luke turned Luke.
The third bro. Scarred.
Hey, and he probably sang it as
scarred.
And he probably sang it like in that thing you sent me on Messenger as Michael McDonald.
So now they sitting on the Impala.
Oh, outside.
Impala.
I like you boom boom down. So yeah, they sitting on the Impala. Gary F. Gary pull up. He was like, hold your head up, sister. You're gonna make it.
You got it.
Like, when you gonna fix that cord?
And that shit was very foreboding. Because he said that knowing he had written it in the script for both of them bitches to die.
He ran up. You be dead in about 22 hours. He's like, well, I gotta go. Please be here in a minute.
So he drive off. And it's like, oh man, I heard what happened at the bank. Man, that's fucked up. Man, that's fucked up, cuz. And then old goof ass goddamn Stoney talking about, oh man, I'm gonna hook you up with a job at Lufa's. But I'm like, what?
Like you to cut her pay. He trying to have another nigga in this bitch. God damn. Pay attention, niggas. You don't even like working with Luther. Why you bring more niggas into the
TT already talking about how she ain't getting paid, but then you're gonna bring Frankie in that hoe. But then Frankie is like, hey man, I was making $13 at the bank.
Damn.
Now I got to joke back because 15 was like the height. So she's probably at 13.
She's almost there.
So then you gotta go from $13 an hour to goddamn $4.75 an hour with doing like 8 hours a week.
And picking up trash and shit.
Right.
To count money.
So then your boy what's his name? Nate Andrews come pop up. We call him Nick Dog because it's like the nigga from Minister Society, the white boy that was stealing cars. Or he wasn't stealing cars. He was pretty much
telling him to go steal cars.
So he's the black version of this in this movie. So he's Nick Dog. So how Herb ass Nate can get a pass in the hood? How you get in the hood?
That's a good question. Why was he not stopped out or killed or robbed immediately?
Yeah, you ain't Nate Dog.
I guess that hood were really hood like that, which is very bad because I know LA is really about that life and niggas that could just walk around in the projects like
freely.
In the projects like this.
Yeah.
Unless he was from there. And he one of the niggas that made it out.
The way he was acting.
Well, niggas get out and forget where they came from.
But then you can't come back if you forgot.
Well, they came back from Frankie shit. They came back from the micros, nigga.
Come back.
So he tell her to come slide with a nigga. Let me holler at you.
Come slide with a real ass nigga Cheeto looking around like niggas really looking for her and shit. I didn't know I'm going. Bitch, get your ass over here.
Yeah, you ain't got no options.
You ain't doing shit.
So she hopping in the car talking about, hey, no, he was like, hey, I can get you on that, back with me with the sales, selling these cores, goddamn, 2,000, we got 2,000 commission, but no hourly pay.
Up to.
If you sell cars. So then,
hey, wasn't that the nigga from Night Court?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's where you're from.
Loud ass theme song, boy. Loud ass theme song. Like, goddamn, turn that shit down.
So let me address something. I had like I said, I've had a conversation about this movie. Is it taking advantage of a woman if a woman asks you for money?
No.
I
give you what you want. I got what you need. Goddamn.
Give
it to me, give it to you. I know what you want.
You know I got it.
So I'm gonna say this to once again, as I say, I am standing for women, and but I'm also very fair and equal. If you come at a nigga asking for money, don't get mad when he asks for pussy.
And then she gonna try to make demands and shit. I need my money up front. He said, bitch, he turned to the hood nigga. He was like, bitch, I don't need you. You need me.
And then she'll get out the car.
She'll get out the car. Then she gonna be like, I need. She sound like TT. I need the money.
So don't talk shit to me. Get out of my car and then put your goddamn hands on my hood. Get the fuck off my car. Don't touch my windows. Don't touch shit. Hands off the car. Stand back from the car. I might run up your goddamn feet. Because you waste my time. I don't risk my goddamn life to come out here to get your motherfucking ass and give you an opportunity. And you come to me asking for an advance, and I want to advance on that pussy, and then you look like I'm fucking crazy and I'm nasty and shit.
Yeah. You know what it is. You need the money, don't you?
That's a solid question.
He's like, you're not gonna get this money till I get what I need. That's what he told her.
You got what I want.
So I want to start this contrast here between Nick Dogg and old Blair. so Blair up here giving her $3,000 dresses and doing all that extra shit. What he getting in? The same thing Nick Dogg got. one night of passion.
Oh yeah, she said, I'm in a bind, Nate.
That sounds like a personal problem. Stony.
Yeah, then he hit her with, well, come unbind my britches.
Jesus.
Like, what the fuck you? I told you what it was. Shit, why you gonna say it loud like it's gonna change the dynamic?
Oh, you said such aggression. Let me lower my demands.
Because you in a fucking bind, bitch. That's your fault.
And let's be clear here too. She got the advance, and she did not go work for the nigga.
Oh, she gave up the cooters.
It was an advance on her to come work for him.
I thought it was an advance to get fucked.
No, the advance for her to come work for him.
Oh, okay.
That she never came to work, so she wasn't getting shit.
Instead, she chose a career of crime.
So she started with prostitution. So she went to work for the nigga. Then I would wipe all that shit I just said away because like she fulfilled her part, he fulfilled his part. Everything's cool. Everybody wins. But she got the check, he got the pussy. But then she supposed to finish out her shit. She just said, "Fuck, I'm gonna rob some banks."
That's exactly what happened. The man is not incorrect yet.
Yeah, I'm tired of men being shown as dogs and all these nasty creeps, and really, they're just taking advantage of the opportunities to put in front of them.
Right.
He didn't come there asking her, "Hey, do you need some money? I'll pay you $200 if you fuck me." No, he was like, "Hey, I got a job for you. You want to come work for me?"
He went to him.
He's like, "I got a job for you." Oh, I need the pants.
Well, goddamn.
What other job? Can you walk up to McDonald's and have that same attitude and say the same shit?
Yeah, let me get that check that's coming in 3 weeks today. I know I ain't work.
Never.
I know I ain't work. I know I ain't even proving myself.
You couldn't go anywhere.
And then even now, the 90s now. Even nowadays, they got to where the thing where you get paid the same day you fucking work. So at least you still have to work then to get your fucking check.
Yeah, you still got to put them hours in.
So, you know what? It's just like when you go get a payday loan. What do they do at the end of that? They fuck you. You got to pay back 200% interest and shit. Hey, I got $1,000 loan. I got to pay back 10. You get fucked. The same thing.
Can I take out a loan to pay this loan?
And that's where it begins. So I did not feel bad for Stoney. I didn't like to see her scrubbing her body like she was just so dirty. Yeah, you're dirty because your fault. You're bad.
But she made.
I don't feel sorry for you. She made a choice, and I don't feel sorry for you for making that choice. And you made the choice. Wait, continue on.
So after that, now they smoking Reggie on the roof.
The $10 bag of Reggie.
Smoking Reggie on the roof.
She put it out like she has some goddamn some Gorilla Glue or some shit. She's like, yeah. She was like two nugs in that bitch. You get this bullshit.
There's 8 of them in the car.
And then goddamn, and them niggas lightweight. They took 2 hits and act like they just so fucked up and shit. That's not how this works, bud.
Yeah.
I mean that you were fucked up. You been sleep on the goddamn roof.
It rolled off the hoe. Rolled over to the construction site that y'all claiming niggas is balling over at $15 an hour.
Yeah.
Watching niggas get off work. Oh man, that's good money, boy. Boy, if I was making $15 an hour, I'll travel the world, boy.
I'll smoke 2 blunts right now.
You get fired the next day after they drug test your black ass.
Yeah, we saw you smoking on the roof yesterday.
You think we can't see right there? You're right there.
Yeah, with the like,
come on now. So now they they on the roof with the goofy shit. Was that when they was talking about robbing the banks and shit? They first started started talking about that. And
I think that when Frankie first said it.
Yeah, we need to rob a bank.
Yeah,
that's what we need to do, boy. I've been thinking about that all day, boy.
No, you didn't. No, you haven't. We're just at work. So
that's what it did. Stoney was like, "Oh no, man, we gonna get caught. What if the pessimistic shit?"
Why was Stoney the quote unquote moral? Why is Jada Pinkett always trying to play the moral center of the whole fucking movie and shit?
But doing goofy shit.
And she be the wrongest one.
Exactly.
She be the wrongest one.
You know, Kane and Parnell got a close relationship. You trying to fuck Kane?
Yeah. But you will tell him, I'm not taking your money, bitch. Pay your rent.
I don't see nobody with no fucking job around here.
You know that Jason and his brother got a complicated relationship, and here you go talk about he leaving with me. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Got shot in the shoulder.
Motherfucking business.
So how did
fucking on his boss's counter? Disrespectful.
And then let me take it one further. A movie that not a lot of people talk about that she did a lot of wronging. Bitch, you know that Shane, you know your roommate gay. So why you gonna send Shane in there to go sleep in his motherfucking bed? How about you might like it? Why are you trying to get Shane fucked?
Just stuck with Sally. Just stuck with old
and
Sally.
You jealous of Sally because you ain't got no motherfucking body.
Cause your titties ain't big. Your hair fucked up. That weak ass face.
Why you got a Jerry curl mullet?
Those were the times.
These are the times
Hard times.
we all wish for.
And them motherfucking lunch lady, and them motherfucking black lunch lady fingernails.
Orthopedic shoes. With the orthopedic shoes. What are you talking about?
I want shame. You are ashamed.
Shame on you, nigga.
And yeah, she wants shame on her. They want shame on her.
So then they was back at the house. The brother was cupcaking on the phone. She was like, "Hey, I got the bread, bud. Look at me."
Got a whole $200 check right here.
Yeah, I was like trying to close in on the check. I was like, how much was that shit?
Like how many were? So that leads into my question. How much money did he give her?
Enough to make her happy. Yeah, obviously. So was it that?
And if he was only willing to give her an advance on coming to work for him, how many sponsors for tuition did Stoney have?
Well, she did say it's not what was needed.
It was a start.
Well, shit, you better get to starting because shit, I got start school next week, bud. Shit.
Hey, you want to be starting something?
Yeah, $350 ain't gonna cut it. I can't even get books with this shit.
And that's real life.
Right.
You better be like, Nas, go to school halftime.
Yeah, you go to community college, boy. The community.
Don't be a fool. Go get an education, nigga.
Yeah. TCC, nigga.
Yeah.
Well, that's Tarrant County. They ain't got that out there.
They got some version of it out there. There's El Centro out there somewhere.
Yeah, El Centro. So that's when he finally hit her with the news, like, "Hey man, shit.
My dumb ass, I've got to apply.
Shit. I ain't even graduate."
nigga, I went to apply.
What the fuck? That remind me of the hood version of when Theo forgot to send back the fucking thing for his dorm room on the Cosby.
I don't remember that.
Like, I forgot to send in my paperwork. Now I ain't got no fucking dorm room. I gotta live here.
Bitch.
Or when Denise forgot to send back the fucking paperwork for her and Martin to go live on the base.
Damn, I'm not forgetting in the household shit.
Yeah, these are important things that must be done.
No, but it's also funny
Yeah,
that whenever they try to leave, they'll forget to do some shit.
You know what else is an important thing that needs to be done? Telling your fucking sister you're not going to school.
You know what's also important? Before I go fuck a nigga, go find out what's needed for the scholarship. Or what is
what paperwork you need to fill.
You know what else? You know what else is important to be done?
What was it?
Nigga, not going to a motherfucking party where you can be mistaken for a murder suspect.
A lot of mistakes here, Stoney. Like you weren't the moral compass you thought you were. You were fucking up.
So he hit her with the news. Then she slapped the shit out of him.
Damn.
I was like, goddamn.
Hey, I bet you if she wouldn't have bought them clothes for that 70s party, she wouldn't have had to fuck for that money.
Fair. If she didn't get the micro braids, she would have been all right too.
So again.
She got that fade sooner.
You stole my point, nigga. I shouldn't have gave y'all shit before the fucking show.
Well, damn, she had the micro braids this whole goddamn movie. I thought you'd bring it up by now. Oh, shit.
Well, we just getting to the point to where she's upset about what she had to do.
I'm upset.
To get the money.
50,000.
I'm sorry. So the micro braids was a fee point. So I'm let her take that.
So since we're just now finding out that there's no tuition that needs to be paid for, this is how we know that Stoney not smart. First of all, you bought that fucking outfit for that 70s party. If you wouldn't have spent that money, if you wouldn't have spent that money, knowing that you're planning to send your brother to college, this is when you scale backwards.
How much the chips cost?
So you need to pay for tuitions and you got fucking micro braids. We all know how much micro braids cost. Also,
them hoes was expensive in the 90s. More expensive. More expensive. Because only two niggas probably knew how to do them.
And so you're trying to raise money for tuition and you ain't seen nan fucking grade. You ain't read one acceptance letter. You ain't seen this nigga fill out one application for college. You ain't talked to this nigga school guidance counselor who is helping kids fill out applications for college.
Yeah, and that shit ain't easy if you ain't never done it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, he probably ain't never filled out an application for a job, so he needed help. Who helped him?
So Stoney out here just dead set on being the wrongest nigga in the room. He should have slapped you. You shouldn't have slapped him.
Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me.
Not doing your due diligence.
Yeah, don't get mad
at me because you not doing your due diligence.
Don't get mad because you fucked Nick from Clay Cooley, nigga.
You know, I just realized something. Jada always plays the character in the movie that tries to be the most right character-wise, and she would like do all this extra stuff. Like, I'm doing all this to show that I'm just really and then she always end up fucking herself. Trying to be the big.
She didn't just fuck herself. She let Nate fuck her too.
Nick dog.
So
hold up.
Wait. So now, you fucked for an advance on your own check. That nigga wasn't going to school. And then let me ask another question, because you don't just go to school the next day.
Mm-hmm. He had 2-3 months.
You couldn't wait 2 weeks
to get the check
to start paying on that nigga tuition.
Facts.
Just because he graduated today don't mean he going to school tomorrow. You got time.
And then he was like, "Hey, I can go get a job," and she was like, "No." So this nigga could have went and got a job until.
So you could have had some fucking financial help, and you made a decision. Talk about you a kid.
All right, so
no,
let me
fucking kid.
No, let me play the other side here.
He old enough to go drink champagne, correct?
Champagne. He graduated with 21. Goddamn dumbass nigga. Anyway, let me play the other side here.
Hey, she was dead set on getting her brother out of the hood. She knew the conditions, so she did what she had to do to make sure that he was able to get out. Even she had to have sex with Nate, and she wanted to get that done as fast as possible to get the money together to get that situation taken care of so he can get the fuck out of there.
Let me sit you the fuck down real quick.
Shut up, bitch.
But let me sit you the fuck down real quick. Because if she's trying her damnedest to get him out of the situation that he's in, you know what you do? You pick your stupid ass up a second job, bitch. If you don't want him to fucking work and you don't want to be out here. And secondly, she's setting a bad example because, bitch, I'm out here fucking and sucking for money. Okay? And then thirdly, if you want him to get out of the situation he's in, why you not checking his fucking grades? Why you not making sure that he filled out fucking applications for college? Why are you not doing your due diligence? You're not doing anything that you should be doing as a parental unit.
So everyone's problems could have been solved if they went and got a second job. That
is correct. And I stand and I fucking stand by that. Also, two out of 4 of these bitches' problems could have been solved if they would have asked for financial help from the state.
Or got second jobs.
But how you too proud to get help from the state, but you not too proud to have sex for money? So you'd rather be a prostitute.
So you rather be a hoe for a nigga than a hoe for the state?
No, the hoe for the state be asking too many goddamn questions and shit. too much paperwork. I ain't seen that paperwork, bro.
And again, let me make this point. You fucked for your money.
Well, hey, and let me add this point in. The reason why he asked for the fuck on the advance was just off the case that she disappears and don't come to the job, which is what she did. Because there's been plenty of niggas out there like, hey, you know what? I know you're in a bind. Let me give you this advance. And then she still go rob banks, and then he just gave her $2,000 for no goddamn reason.
Yeah, don't see her ever again.
Yeah, so yeah, my niggas, it's okay if they want money up front, ask for some ass. It's not prostitution. They asked you.
Exactly. So you prostituted yourself.
And who am I to say
no? You could not. You could not.
Get called. Who would be?
Max Julian go.
Yeah. The back go. Shit.
Who would be?
It's sipping out here now.
So.
Pip's ego.
What the fuck is up?
In the place to be. So the person who's supposed to be the moral compass is actually the rawest nigga in the place.
It's going down south. Come on, no.
And
no, okay.
And she played multiple niggas in this movie.
we got to Jermaine the third yet.
Including herself. You played yourself, kid.
So he pretty much she slap him. So he go fuck with the nigga that killed Kane. Elena's cousin.
He should have hit her back.
Yup. No probs.
Why? He lied.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you did to get this bread. Shit. That ain't my problem. She mad because she had to do what she had to do to get that bread.
First of all,
so she took some of the anger out on him.
Because she just went there in the bathroom and damn near scrubbed her skin off.
She got 3rd-degree burns and shit.
Right. So it's like it's not like if she did all that for the wrong. She did wrong for the most part. So she took
for the wrong reason.
So she slapped him out of anger because of what she had to do. So it's not his fault. We can't say, he lied. Yeah, it's like he lied. Yeah, but it's like, damn, this was hard to tell you because, hey, y'all believe in me. Y'all, this is all what you wanted. So I was afraid to tell you. So that's like, if she wouldn't have done all that shit to get that bread, it would have been like, oh man, let's sit down, let's talk. Oh, I get it. I know mom and dad, they died and da-da-da-da. I know it's been hard on you. Like, that's the type of conversation should have been had. But she just slapped him because she went to go fuck Clay Cooley and shit.
Hey, my video is gonna come up next. It's almost 7 o'clock. I gotta feed my kids. I'm listening though.
Lord. All
I've
righty.
been sitting down since 3 o'clock. I got to feed the kids.
Sitting up in my room looking at
it. So then he go over to goddamn Acorn and shit. Acorn Projects.
Acorn Projects.
So he went to go get the champagne from Alina's cousin and shit.
So here's another problem. Why was this nigga still there?
Yeah, he should have been long gone. How much bread did they get?
It was like 30,000. It was like a small amount and shit.
But he still could have jetted when
went somewhere else. Yeah,
he's still in the hood, whatnot. So he hugged up on the couch with Alina's cousin.
Literally hugged up all around that nigga for no reason.
So old boy got AP on the back of his head. He was like, "Oh man, that's so fresh."
It wasn't.
Oh man, that's so fresh, boy. Where'd you get that? Damn, son, where'd you find this? So yeah, so he was like, "Oh."
And it was written like all big and shit. Like, come on, man. It shouldn't have been like in cursive or something.
My thing is, he's supposed to be a professional bank robber and shit. Like, how the fuck you sit there and have a giant AP tattoo on the back of your head?
Right.
And don't wear a hat or a beanie or some shit.
Niggas don't be thinking, bud. So she was like, so he was like, "Oh man, you want one of these? You want one of these? Hey, hook him up." She was like, "He ain't even from Acorn." Hey, cut that shit off.
Hey, mute. We can hear you chopping.
So he was like, "Hey, hook him up." She was like, "Oh man, he's not even from Acorn."
He's like, "Bitch, hook him up."
He's like, "Hey man, fuck all that. Go get the Clippers."
So in my head, I think he knew that they're looking for the AP. That's why he put it on him to get that nigga killed.
He knew the fence was downstairs.
Hell yeah. Which I was once again, I don't know why he was still there. No. And there's another thing. While I've never seen feds or the SWAT team or whatever pull up on an apartment or anything in real life, I don't understand how it's so quiet to where nobody knows these niggas is coming. And every time they show up, it's like nobody ever around.
Yeah, it was like,
ain't a random nigga walking. Oh shit! Like 18 cop car. Hey, I think something's happening over here. Like it's always streets clean, everything empty, pitch black, and all of a sudden, just out the shadows, 18 tanks come out of nowhere and shit. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, goddamn.
No noise.
Niggas come out. Niggas be outside at nighttime.
No noise. You don't hear none of the engines of these 18 cop cars and tanks and shit. So it's just like, oh, there's here. Oh, like when he stepped out the house, I'll say he's surrounded by goddamn police. Like how? How do you not step out the apartment and see something moving in the shadows?
Right. Well, he wasn't aware.
So everybody was standing still.
Well, the part that makes me upset is I have to agree with the way y'all looking at it, because there's always somebody outside in the projects, like period.
It's supposed to be a lookout anyway.
Especially if you doing shit on that grand a scale.
Yes.
And then it is fucked up because you just made a solid point that I don't think anybody's ever thought about. He put that on
your phone chopping up. It's chopping up.
So I was just saying, she was saying I made a great point on the AP thing on the back of his head thing. Yeah, thanks, B. Nobody brought that up. Using that brain. Hello. Yeah.
So yeah, so he walk in, then he got surrounded. They come out, hey, get on the ground. So he like, oh man, what the fuck? So he lay down on the ground. Then he's like, damn, I got this heavy ass goddamn champagne bottle in my.
I'm thirsting out. Let me
pull this out. Let me pour one out for myself because I'm about to get killed.
I'm about to blow the fuck.
So they put 100 rounds in this nigga.
100 shots. 100 shots. Yeah.
So yeah, he got hit with 100 rounds.
With a 100 round drum.
And then goddamn, he get clapped. And then they go upstairs. Goddamn, Alina cousin played it smooth. He knocked off several cops hiding in the closet.
Why they never check the closet?
I mean, it was dark in there. So
Oh, you probably didn't see the door. Good point.
So yeah, so he laying cops down. So then here come Jada or Stoney. Nigga got like 1,200 holes in him. Talking about stay with me.
Why was the nigga still alive?
Nah, he wasn't alive. He just his eyes were just still open.
Oh, okay.
He was gone. So yeah, so she was like, "Oh, stay with me."
Got that Sam Smith had that nigga.
Stay with me. So as I said on the pre-show, I was like, "Hey, how the fuck?" So it's nighttime. Could be like early. Like I say about. It seemed like it was probably like 2 a.m. Maybe. No, I don't think it was 2 a.m. I think it was nighttime. And then they finally covering up the bodies and shit in the morning. So y'all didn't let these bodies sit outside for hours with the sheet, but the sheet wasn't over the head. So why y'all wait until the morning time? Like, oh, let me put the sheet over the head.
Now let me cover him up. And
Yeah,
shit.
goof ass. So
well,
I had
as I pointed out, in reality, that does happen.
Well,
Mike Brown bodies aren't covered.
Mike Brown didn't have no sheet.
No, what he said is they had sheets, but they just didn't put it over their faces.
Right. Like, why you wait till the morning time to cover their face with the sheet? But I get what you're saying.
Because the whole hood need to see this shit.
Right.
That's what happened when you rob our banks.
Making examples out of niggas.
That's what I think it really means, though.
So now, Stoney got the fire beneath her to go rob banks. Not to change her life. Well, it did change her life, but change her life for the better. She's like, man, let's go fuck with these banks, boy. And then, they go do the pep talk. Goddamn me, Frankie was like, hey, man, let's fuck the system that fucks us.
All right, so, can I introduce my new character?
So TT Baby hadn't been poisoned by this point.
No, not
at this point.
By his own. Okay.
It's coming up.
May I do my new character here?
Go ahead.
My new character is Misogyny Mike. So sitting here, I was thinking about so as I stated earlier, it seemed like everybody was waiting on Stoney to be the one to say, okay, let's do it, before everybody oh yeah, let's do it. So we know Cleo is crazy as shit. Frankie's acting off emotion. And now Stoney had to go through the death of her brother for her to make the emotional decision to go do it. So this whole movie is based off of women reacting off emotion and not logically.
Seems about right.
I'm gonna leave it right there before I get canceled. That's all I'm saying.
So yeah, so they have the group chat. Like, hey, boom, 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 boom. This will be the perfect, because I know the ins and outs of the banks, but we can make this happen, but
So Vivica worked at one bank
for 2 years.
and know every banking system and all the security system for every bank know the man. Okay, continue.
All right. So then they go to scope out one of the or case one of the banks, whatnot, which happened to be Blair's bank. So he came down trying to be a goddamn Max Julian and shit. Like, he thought he was a Mac and shit. Like, oh man, I work upstairs, but I came down, was like, oh man, who's this with the goddamn micro braids? Boy, I want to get to know her. So he go down there and was like, hey, I think you probably need a personal banker. I work upstairs, but I'm a real nigga. I work upstairs. I get this bread, but so it's like, hey.
So I would,
no. He's like,
I would like
I'm not a teller. I'm a doer.
He said, I'm not a teller. I'm a doer.
So Blair came with a line from Last Dragon. I would like to meet her.
Head ass.
I would like to meet her.
And then it popped back up later on when she had that suit on.
I don't mean that shit.
So yeah, so he ran game like, hey, I'm new in town and shit. I don't know no hoes. So what's up?
What you doing? What's your number? And she was like, no. But you can't, Mike. Look at that.
He got her because Jada was still in love with Pac, and he was like, what's your phone number? If you really
I'm ready. He said, oh. I see what you did there. Here you go. Slide that over there.
How much would it take to break you off? Goddamn.
I see you in your 120-degree waves. They didn't really wrap all the way around.
Master. Boy, you know you use
The
Duke.
ripples.
Boy, you know you put that Duke in your hair, boy.
That was the ripples with waves.
Hella grease. So
Extra Duke.
so you let that shit sit in a little
That
bit too
nigga
long.
used the whole box of sporting waves.
He was the first nigga to successfully use a whole can of birds.
Murray's. Scooping it. Laying it thick. Pause. Yeah. Ooh. Put some on his arms too.
Wavy arm hair.
You should see my chest hairs.
He was greasing her up for the slide.
Grease ass nigga.
Or greasing himself up.
Slide.
So yeah, he was trying to fuck with the honeys and whatnot. You know, he was doing that every time he saw somebody
Something
fly.
for the honey.
He came downstairs every time he saw somebody that looked fly. So yeah, so then this is where
the white boy walk in.
well, they had a white boy walk in like, hey, I see you fucking the clients. Fucking the customers, huh? I knew we shouldn't have brought you down here from DC. Black folks.
Bro, got it.
So yeah, he came and tried to cock block. He was like, hey.
Go upstairs. Go upstairs now.
So yeah. They probably was like, hey, ain't you supposed to be at the whatchamacallit on computer number 4? You don't even work upstairs, nigga. You work over down there. You work over there, nigga. You a teller. They out here lying and shit. So this is where we get to the scene where they four niggas in one room cleaning, and that's when TT brings her son.
I couldn't find a babysitter. I couldn't find a baby. The nigga take the day off.
Yeah, I can't afford it. IRS, the I, the R, the S, tax on that shit.
Well, now you got to deal with CPS.
So she sit him down. So it's 4 niggas cleaning one small room. 4 niggas cleaning one small room. Goddamn Cleo on the treadmill, not the treadmill, but the cycle.
She was literally on the cycle cleaning the same fucking pole for 5 minutes, just jacking that shit off. What the fuck you doing, bitch?
What you call wiping tables
You
down?
You could tell she'd never seen a pole in her life.
Because as I said, I used to work for a loofah, so I know how the cleaning business go. So
Oh, niggas in one room they did.
yeah, y'all need to split up, get more work done
In less time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
4 niggas cleaning the same spot.
So I understand actually why Luther was mad at them, because they've been stealing money from him this whole time. Because they split up and did that shit, it'd be done like in 2 hours.
Right, and taking them 8 hours to do 8 hours for each one to do about six offices in the break room.
They were smoking cigarettes and shit, leaving ashes everywhere.
So then, so you got 4 niggas in one room, small room, cleaning. She sit the baby down, and then the baby just immediately just gets up and crawls off.
Nigga, we're juice, nigga.
Yeah, what a Windex.
I'm thirsty, nigga.
Yeah, I need some bleach. So he
That nigga saw the Windex and was like, ooh, Kool-Aid.
Yeah. It's that berry. That berry flavor. Drank half the bottle.
They said ew, and then called the hospital.
L. So, yeah.
Ew, what the fuck?
So he started crying. He started crying, and they like, oh, where the baby? And nigga, I just sat him down. So then he get rushed to the hospital and shit. He pump his stomach, whatnot.
Which I'm surprised they didn't fire him for that shit.
Right.
Or they didn't take Luther off the account for that shit.
Oh yeah. Because that wasn't like he has to present reason as to why his company is good to clean that building. So, but needless to say, so that's when CPS lady came. What's she playing? She playing the hella movies. Oh, that's Craig mama.
Yeah, Craig mama.
That's Craig's mom. So Craig's mom come up like, hey man, you neglecting your son, but we're gonna take him. Oh, but then Cleo jump up and was like, we was right there.
Once again, shut the fuck up. You make it
Which
look worse.
makes it even worse.
Okay, so you was right there when we were drinking that shit?
So you give it to him.
That makes it even worse. So you watched him.
She sound like Craig. I only smoke a little piece of it.
a little piece of a joint.
Come on, Craig. Get high.
It's Friday.
Yeah, niggas get mad when they get shit. Now, Big Worm about to light up the block. now I just smoke a little piece. So yeah, so the niggas Cleo did this at the same energy. We was right there. Okay, but we're gonna take the kid anyway. So hey,
let me talk to the mother.
Yeah, you're not authorized. Get the fuck out of here. So then they hot. Now they hot. Now she has motivation to go rob banks. Because now she got to get her bread up to say that she's
and
fit.
look at you. You look like a bad influence.
No. So I'm gonna say this part though. This is what I thought about too.
And I would like to,
go ahead.
I would like to bring up a point or a question that I had during the pre-show.
Mm-hmm.
None of these are actual reasons to rob a bank.
I've lost my job before.
Just because a nigga's making fun of you because your car don't hit the switches right, don't mean this is why you need to rob a bank. That means you need to. Well, YouTube wasn't up at that time, but now is the time for you to get a second job so you can be able to afford better car parts, so you can make the ass drop.
It did make her ass drop.
And as for Frankie, revenge is not a reason to rob a bank.
Well, they pretty much blocked her from getting another job. Well, they blocked her from getting another bank job.
Who said that?
Yeah, she was like, "Hey, she said wouldn't get a recommendation." Yeah. Like, what the fuck am I getting a recommendation for?
Yeah, just go to work, nigga. Just go apply for the job.
But when they asked you that question, like, "Hey, what happened on the last job?"
I was let go for unspecified reasons, and they can't go back and ask them because against the law.
That's when you don't get hired.
But also, she made it wrong, or she made it worse on herself by saying, "I know the protocol. I've been over it 1,000 times." What you should have said is, they were holding guns and shooting people. I blinked out.
You went to a psychologist and got that shit thrown out of court.
And backpack.
You saw somebody get their brains blowed out in front of you. You're traumatized. You could have used that as an excuse instead of saying, "I know the protocol and I counted $245,000 by hand for you 20 days ago."
It seemed like you're in the right state of mind. You remember the 245.
You remember
exactly. So
yeah, I'd have been like, "Shit, I don't even know what I don't even know.
What's my motherfucking name?"
And it ain't Snoop.
And then as for Stoney, sucking a nigga dick for tuition money that you didn't need isn't a reason to go rob a bank.
And your brother
what you need to look at it and so you got funeral funds. You fucked for funeral funds. You didn't fuck for tuition. You fucked to be able to bury that nigga properly, because we never saw a scene about the funeral.
Cutting in, you froze it.
We never even heard her talk about the funeral or the cost of the funeral. Y'all ain't froze for me.
Yeah, you froze.
But we heard the point though about the funeral costs. They froze the jump back on. But
can you?
I hear you now. Yeah.
Hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now. Yeah, you're moving around.
But you fucked for funeral funds, because I never heard you say anything after he died
about him,
about the funeral,
or about him.
No T-shirts.
So you
can't afford those.
So you wanted to rob. Yeah, you wanted to rob a bank to make yourself feel better after you damn near scrubbed your skin off.
Essentially, yes.
And TT, my nigga, what I don't understand is now you're willing to put your life on the line. You
froze.
You're willing to die or go to jail for life for rob.
Yeah,
I froze again.
Yeah, but you said you willing to put her life on the line to go rob a bank when she got a kid, and that was the point I was going to make too earlier. It's like, hey, why didn't the other three rally around like, hey, we're going to go rob the banks, but we got to protect TT, so she better go to court and get her kid back. Because if she goes rob the banks with us, then she'll be able to run and we'll be able to get her kid.
Right. And then even if you got to go to court to prove that you financially can take care of the kid, you can't put this newly found $20,000 you didn't got. Like you got to show proof of where you work, how much you earn,
where you're getting the income.
Right.
You have to be able to show that. And again, you're willing to go to jail.
Wrong reasons, but
or die. Because if you're robbing their bank, they have every right to shoot you. So you're willing to die or go to jail to possibly not even get your son back.
Right.
When you could have, as we discussed on the pre-show, you could have had anybody in the hood, because in every project unit, everybody knows there's 2 to 3 people that will watch your baby for a nominal fee.
Nominal fee. Good wording. I like it. That's very true. Also, there's a big mama somewhere.
Or my nigga, again, you could have been using state funds, because even if Stoney didn't need it, you did. You could have been getting child care, you could have been getting WIC, and you could have been getting food stamps for that baby. You could have applied for Section 8 and you would have been living okay.
Word up. So then we go to they all got the motivation to go rob a bank, so they go see Dr. Andre.
But not the motivation to get a second job.
Yeah, they go see Dr. Andre to go get the guns needed to pull the heists off. So goddamn Dr. Andre got the goddamn teardrop on his eyes and goddamn hollow tips on his forearm,
which were still very.
But can I ask a question? Can I ask a solid question?
And a stocking on his head.
Can I ask a solid question?
Yes.
If you niggas are all broke, where did you get the money to buy the gun?
Well, she
get the guns for free.
Yeah, she got them for free. Cleo pretty much like, I need a favor. She pretty much did what goddamn Stoney did with Nick Dog. Like, hey, I need an advance. He was like, oh, she was like, hey man, I installed cores for you. He was like, oh man, don't do that shit, man. He said, I can pay you back with interest. We about to go rob banks. I can pay you back with interest. So he's like, oh, okay.
So let's let me break that down real fast. A, nobody's gonna give you guns for you to use in robberies, and you bring them back to me, and then say I'll give you interest, but don't say specifically how much interest it was.
Yeah,
that's A. B, what did he have to gain out of that?
The interest. He's just looking at the interest.
But then, I'm sorry. What did they have? The women have to gain out of that? Did they bring the guns back and pay for the guns?
Yeah,
that's stupid as shit.
Then you got to pay another round to get them back.
Just pay for the fucking guns. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Niggas just say, hey, give me the guns now, and when we take care of that, I'm gonna give you the back, and I'll give you guns are like 3,000. I'll give you 5,000. I'll give you extra for the guns once we get out of my bag. That makes more sense than, hey, you give me the guns, I'm gonna bring them back to you after I do my shit and shoot all the bullets out of the bitch, and then I'm gonna give you whatever the fuck I give you $10.
Yeah, what if you don't rob the bank successfully?
Because they'll come back around once he gets robbed. They'll come back around again. Because really,
hey Kim, you know what that's the equivalent to? You could get paid up to $1,500 a week.
She hit him with the scheme and he fell for it. He was like,
so she Nick dogged him.
Yeah, so she Nick dogged him. He hit her with the Birdman hands, like, okay, playboy. Yeah, now you talk because you're like, hey, I'm about to rob a bank, so he probably in his mind like, oh yeah, but y'all about to walk out with about 500,000.
So I'm at least get 3 of it. 300.
Yeah, they only made like 12K the first one.
Was it 12? Yeah, like $3 grand each.
Yeah, they got $3 grand each. So they didn't pay him off that first heist,
which I don't understand.
So, but they kept the guns.
And did a second one.
So yeah, the first one they got away with the 12. That's when they was putting wigs on outside of the, like right in the bank in the lobby and shit.
Yeah, like there's no cameras out there, or the police don't check those cameras for some reason. I don't know why.
So yeah, so they made away with 12, and that's when old girl TT had backed off, like, I can't do this. We ain't ready. She ducked off, and then
took her wig off and ducked off. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
So then she went to go hide behind her on the corner. She went to go hide behind a building and look and see if they was going to be successful or not.
Oh, and also, how was it successful when TT walks off and all of a sudden Vilka pulls the gun out of where the fuck I just run there? Everybody there! Like there was no organization, there was no. But somehow they just pulled it off.
Oh, they made
This is what Tretch was afraid of.
Who?
Tretch from Jason's lyrics.
Oh, oh yeah, because he put the gun on. Goddamn, what was the brother name? Josh.
Yeah, why these movies gotta be
stop fucking playing?
Why we always unsuccessfully robbing banks in these movies?
Well, they was unsuccessful with Josh because he kept showing up late.
Niggas.
Why don't niggas show up late to these bank robberies? Like, nigga, you have nothing else better to do than just rob this bank. This is big shit. This is like life-changing shit right here. Need you to focus.
Niggas think
man, I'm about to buy me a boat.
Niggas think because...
Go ahead. Sorry.
Niggas think because they watched The Goodfellas once that they're going to be as successful as the Latumsa hype.
Niggas, rest in peace, Louis Anderson. Niggas sound like Louis Anderson and shit. Like, yeah, today we robbing banks. Tomorrow we gonna rob casinos. We got it. You seen Ocean 11?
Hey, Brad Pitt can do it. I can't do shit.
So yeah, so they that's when so TT popped back up. They counting money and shit, like they celebrating. TT popped back up like, hey,
and why you bitches counting stolen money and didn't lock the door?
Yeah. Nigga just walking in that hole like, hey,
and then yell at TT, lock the door. You didn't lock the door.
Did you lock the hole?
You didn't lock that hole. Shit. So I'm keeping it consistent.
So she walked in like, hey, my baby, you know I got my kid.
Remember poison. If I was you, I'd take
caution. Hey, remember the other night with my kid, you know, drank that bottle of goddamn Windex and shit. You know,
you
we was all there.
remember, Cleo? You said you was right there.
Yeah, remember?
But you wasn't. He drank it anyway.
Hey,
so
remember Craig's mama, you know, Craig mama was like, hey, you know, I gotta, you know, what's up? So yeah, so she tried to with the sympathy and shit. And then so yeah, here's your stack. And it was like, hey, Frank was like, hey, nah, she ain't do shit. Oh, this is our girl. We can't do her like that. He was like, man, fuck that shit.
So Frankie was Bishop.
so then goddamn TT mustered up the courage and shit to be like, hey, I need that. How she say it?
Yeah, I
need that money.
And we can throw hands, ho.
I'll bring it like, let's go.
Yeah, ho. Yeah, ho.
I would have said okay to see the energy shift.
All right, what's up?
Are you sure? Wait.
Right, so you stand up, pull your pants and shit, like, hey, what's up? What's up? Put your dukes up.
Put up your dukes.
So yeah, so we were exchanging some fisticuffs.
Throwing hands across America.
So yeah, she was like, yeah, we can fight, we can do whatever, but I need that money. So yeah, so that didn't happen.
So if you really think about it,
she was like, oh man, I'm sorry, I apologize, you my girl.
So Frankie was really tripping over $1,000.
Hell yeah, nigga, shit. We didn't put in the work, put my life on the line and shit, bitch. You skated. So it's like, hey, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck your kid. Fuck you. Nah.
Stupid ass kid drinking.
Come on,
drinking blue juice and shit.
Yeah, goof ass kids. Who raised him? Who raised cuz? So yeah, so yeah, she quickly was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, girl. You my girl."
I was tripping.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Here's your money.
No, you weren't tripping. you were actually right.
Yeah, niggas would have got shot over that. If that was like some niggas, like if they was portraying us niggas, black brothers, it would have been a whole different scenario. Niggas would have boxed, and then somebody would have got shot. But then it's a woman for a movie for the women. So like, oh girl, I'm so sorry. You my girl. Here's your money. You didn't do shit, but here's your money. You right.
It would have turned out how Josh got his ass fucked up in Jason's lyrics.
So, misogyny Mike comes back again.
Mm-hmm.
So, women in business.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know what misogyny Mike sounds like?
What was that?
When me and Kim be watching Ozark. And he just feels like bitches can't be in charge.
Yeah, just throw me under the bus. Yeah, we seen what happened with goddamn Darlene and shit. Yeah.
And I feel like this. It's not like I'm really being misogynistic. This is how it's just written. I'm just pointing out how this is written. It doesn't make y'all look good in the light. That's why I'm trying to say I'm standing for women, but I'm gonna be very fair.
I'm not standing up for this shit that's being portrayed.
Yeah, this is not a good look, ladies. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm trying to let y'all to see the bullshit that's being put on y'all.
And as a woman, I would just like to say that I can't stand for this foolishness either. Because I feel like, what? Again, none of these reasons are logical reasons to rob a fucking bank.
These are not logical reasons to do crimes. If it was like, we're doing this, then we're going to start selling weed, I'd still be like, you can just go do something else.
All of these are reasons to get a second job.
Pretty much.
All of these are reasons to look at yourself and be like, damn, I ain't living right.
Let me reassess my life.
Let me do something different. Let me do something better.
Which
pretty much my life.
Which Segui's into your boy Blair came back around with that heavy game.
Cooking that Mexican food.
Slid in.
Oh no, this wasn't when he cooked the Mexican. This is when he was like picking her up to go out.
He slid in.
Well, she already went over his house?
No. This is when she went to go. He went to go pick her up. No, she went to his house and he was like, "Hey, you want to come in?" She was like, "Nope."
Oh yeah.
So he's like, "Let me go get my jacket." Shit.
And yeah, bitch, I want you to see my room. Shit.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, right. I got a house. We got one room in it, bitch.
Yeah, I was like, yo, where does nigga live at?
Nigga live in a officially house.
In a studio house.
Efficient home, man. This nigga's in the future. That's what's popping right now.
Were we in New York? What is this?
This shit ain't in LA. This shit ain't even in Hollywood, boy. Where you at? Where you at? There's no way.
Hey, he lives in a pop-up house. That's
a pop-up house.
Shit. Even what's that? Marcus Burnett? Goddamn, not Marcus. What was Eddie Murphy's name in this goddamn Boomerang? I was like, even he had like his bed was sitting up on the goddamn, like his shit was sectioned out.
Yeah, he got rooms. He had rooms in the kitchen. I didn't even see that nigga kitchen. I think he had a counter where food is prepared.
Oh boy, I was like, man,
was he Max Julian reincarnated?
Yeah, because didn't that nigga have like one room too?
Get chosen.
Okay. Nigga got Vampire in Brooklyn vibes. So yeah, nigga got king size bed. They take up the whole room and shit. So goddamn, so yeah, that's when he hit her with the like, hey, I need to come where you at. She was like, you don't want to come. So you in the hood? I can't come to the hood.
No, greasy nigga. You cannot come to the hood with that.
No.
With that tacky ass outfit you got on. No, you may not. The Bloods and the Crips will kill you.
If my nigga Nick Dogg can be in the hood, I can be in the hood. Shit.
But see, Nick Dogg wearing
they'll
different colors.
kill you together.
No, nigga wearing black and tan. Nigga wearing red. Nigga trying to die.
The Bloods and the Crips will kill you together, nigga. And this is before banging on wax. And
this is before goddamn Meteor Man when they came together. They came together at the end. So goddamn, so he hit her with some smooth game. What was the game and shit?
Oh, when she was like, he's like, hey, he said, hey, bro, hey, I don't give a, I need some nutrition and some sustenance. So can a brother please get something to eat? I'm like, nigga, that's oligarch, shut the fuck up. Nigga go to goddamn Rudy's chicken and shit.
If she was smart, she'd have been like, I can cook this pussy.
No. She was being closed in. She didn't want him to come to her. She didn't want to step into his house.
She just had fucked Nick earlier in the day.
Nick Dog.
Yeah. It still smell like condoms and shit. smells very rubbery in here. So
we're in the same panties.
So I didn't like that argument they had too, like the whole I'm hood, you're hood and you're bougie argument. That was goofy as shit.
Yeah, immature ass niggas.
Yeah. So
we ain't talking about IMX
because apparently they're from two different worlds. We don't know what his upbringing was like.
He's out from DC, boy.
Well, he obviously must have had both parents. He went to school. He went to Harvard. So
yeah. So he was like, "Hey, let's go to the hood. Let's go to Big T Bazaar and eat shit."
Yeah, with them pizzas out there and shit.
So yeah, she take him to someplace she ain't never been.
Smart.
And they talking and whatnot. She's like, "Hey, so he giving down his run down his resume and shit, talking about, hey man, I went to Harvard, shit, I'm from DC, boy, I was running for the president and shit, but they trying to cold the brother down and shit, yeah. So then she was like, hey, tell me about yourself. You have you been to DC? He's like, nah. Well, I used to be in Wall Street and shit. I used to run with goddamn the nigga from goddamn Wolf of Wall Street. I used to run with that nigga and da. So this nigga telling all the stories and shit. So she was like, oh, have you ever been to New York? She was like, no, I ain't never been there. He was like, goddamn, where you been at? Where have you been?
Have you left your house yet?
Booling and Bompton, boy. So yeah, shit. So yeah, this all I know. Shit, I ain't never been to this goddamn restaurant.
Yeah, that's the first I've been. But walking to your house isn't very far.
Bus don't run out here, boy. Shit, I had to walk.
It's all new to me.
So he's like, hey, you ever been trying to go to school?
So what you're saying is her theme song is even going down the street is a whole new world.
yeah,
boy, shit.
But when you make a right, when you make a left, this is something new.
Yeah, Lufa's in the house, man. And Cleo's.
Exactly.
And smoking Reggie's on the roof next to UPS. So that's all she know. So he was like, hey, you ain't trying to go to school?
This is where I want to be.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she said that.
So then he was like, hey, you ever been to school?
You should graduate.
So she was like, oh yeah. She was like, oh yeah. She's trying to try to get a one up and shit. Like, yeah.
I've been all of them. All schools.
Yeah, I went to school. Shit, I went to school for typing. Typing and bookkeeping. He was like, oh. She was like, oh. He was like, bitch, what you laughing at? Something wrong?
No, it's just you're so beautiful. I just can't believe you're so closed in. Like, nah, nigga.
Nah, I ain't asked you that, nigga. I ain't asked you that. That's not what I asked you. What's so fucking funny, nigga?
That nigga danced that fuck out. That nigga said, oh shit.
You're so cute.
I like your hair.
Who did your box braids? Who did your micro braids? Shit. So that shit was too easy, boy. Was the game heavy?
No, she was actually
Weak as
lame.
fuck.
I can't believe she fell for that shit.
Shit was
I can't believe I can't believe she fell for that shit. Like,
as soon as he started laughing when she said type in the bookkeeping, she should have walked out that nigga right there.
Yeah, this old bougie ass, goof ass nigga.
Oh, boofy. Bougie and goofy.
Boofing. So
not boofing.
Nigga said his armpits was boofing. So yeah, so then that's when he started to hit her with the metaphysics and shit. Like, hey man, you got to think ahead. The future is what you perceive it to be. You got to think ahead. So what you want to be in 3 to 5 years? Because us as a people, that's what we don't do. We don't even think about tomorrow. We just live for today. So she was like, oh man, this nigga deep than a hoe. So she fell way more under his spell after that. So they go back to so they got the 3K whatnot. Goddamn Cleo living it up and shit. Goddamn, he bought some new rims. Pretty much fixed up her ride. So niggas ain't gonna be talking about her ever again. She got her bitch a lingerie. So she goddamn twerking on her and shit on the hood. Get your heavy ass off that hood, boy.
Try to call it just. I just pay for this shit.
Yeah, I just pay for this new goddamn paint job and shit. You goddamn high heels and shit, and your heavy ass laying on that. Oh, so yeah,
y'all don't give a fuck about your shit. You just pay for it.
So yeah, they walk in. She out here twerking for her, and they was like, "Hey, you know what? what's up? Why you spending your money? You ain't been to Loofers. You ain't worked at Loofers in like 3 days. We said we gonna rob this bank and keep a low pro. Then you done spent all the bread. And then she was like, bitch, shut your ass up. We need to be robbing some more banks and shit. Because I got to pay for some other shit. My bitch ain't satisfied. So so we need to rob some more banks.
My bitch need her fade.
Yeah, you know how much these haircuts cost, nigga? She said she wore AP on the back of her head.
That's just $20.
So yeah, so goddamn, they was like, no, fuck that, we ain't robbing no more banks. They was like, no, fuck that, we gonna rob some more banks. So she put the gun, she pulled the gun out, and put it in Stoney's face.
So once again, why is Stoney deciding factor on whether this shit gonna go or not? I don't understand.
So yeah, so she put the gun to her head.
Like, it cocked it. Well, she cocked it back and then put the fucking head. And the finger was actually close to the trigger and shit, so it was very scary.
And she just accidentally let off a shot earlier.
Exactly.
When I was counting money.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I was nervous for Stoney.
So yeah, so Stoney was like, hey man, if you don't get that gun out my face. And then she moved the gun. It was like, hey, no, just chill. And then she slapped. That was the weakest slap ever.
And in real life, she got shot right there too. She moved it over.
So yeah, the credits would have started rolling and shit. Ended on that note. So yeah, so she was
down over $3,000.
So yeah, so she got down, hit the weakest of slaps. And then Cleo was like, what did Cleo say? She was like, hey man, yeah, I forgot what she said, but she was like, hey man, why you slap me and shit? You know, we've been friends since kindergarten.
That bitch, you put a fucking gun in my fucking head talking about why I slap you.
Yeah, why you slap me, bitch? We've been friends since preschool.
That was weird.
The fuck? So yeah, so that was goofy.
Very.
Yo, yeah, she got the bottle though. She was like, "Oh, you gonna hit me with that bottle after I put a gun to your face?"
Yes, yes, I am. Actually, yes, I am.
So yeah, so
and you know, another thing I would say, y'all women fell for the bullshit, terrible Jada Pinkett acting tough. She doesn't scare me at all. She give that like, if you take your stupid ass out.
Yeah, all it would have been like,
boom.
Shout out to Soldier Boy. I shot that nigga. So yeah, so they go back to work at Lufa's and shit. So they sitting on the stairs, Stoney and goddamn Cleo and shit. And then this one goddamn Stoney tried to hit her with the Blair Underwood gospels and shit. Oh man, you know, we gotta think ahead, boy. Where we gonna be at in 3 to 5 years? You know, do you have a plan? Do you know how to execute?
Bitch, you'll be in jail. We just robbed the bank. What are you talking about? He looking at 5 to 10.
So she was like, hey, you know how to raise your kundalini?
You got your chakras alive.
Yeah. Bitch, where you been at?
We talked about this yesterday.
Yeah, fuck it. We just robbed this bank yesterday. What the fuck you talking about?
They talking about meditation and shit.
So yeah, so now they at Lufa's thinking they the Godfather and shit. Niggas robbed one bank. Now they got damn the Godfather and shit.
And Frankie should not have been the Godfather regardless.
The Godfather Acorn Projects, nigga. They making it. So
but,
yes.
but they're not from Acorn Projects. They just run it.
So yeah, so boom. So they
that was a very unnecessary scene, by the way.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, so then they go rob the second bank. Almost got caught because what was that? White Mike was out front dancing and shit.
So I don't understand. So you saw this shit going on when you walked in. So why would you not wait until that situation was resolved?
That nigga was out front giving the cops a hard time.
How did he have a hard time? He wasn't even doing nothing. He was like, "Oh, I'm not doing anything." And then got like 18 cop cars and shit. What this nigga? You can take that nigga, tell the nigga the car, let's go. Shit. Why you need assistance for this nigga? Y'all
weak as fuck. But so yeah, so they go in to rob the bank. White Mike out there acting up. So yeah, he out there moonwalking and shit. So they go.
White Mike was getting it.
So yeah, so Cleo peeped the drop and was like, "Hey, let me go get another car." So she go get the goddamn Suburban. Drive through that hoe. She drive through the bank. Niggas still out there wrestling with Mike. They drive through the bank. Was like, they get in the car, nigga. So they hop in the car. She go put it in reverse and then tear up a hibachi spot. Goddamn.
Cops still not there yet.
Yes, they still can't get a hold of. So if they can't get a hold of White Mike, they damn sure ain't about to get them. So there's a clean getaway. So they got away. Barely escaped, but they got away.
That was bullshit.
So yeah, so this time they got $75K a piece.
So
was it a $75K a piece?
Yeah, they got like 300-something thousand.
So they said, "Now we rich, bitch."
So here's my thing right here. At that point, if you just rob a bank, the first thing you do not do is go back to work. Especially if it's your second bank you get robbed.
But the plan was like, hey, we got to make it seem like everything's still the same.
My nigga, you just robbed a second bank. You go video on the first one. You just drove through a fucking bank with a fucking Suburban. You gotta get the fuck out of town.
Okay, I got you.
Like Luther's money is not gonna change. Like, oh, keep a low profile by hanging out with Luther. No, nigga, just go with your 75,000, go hole up in a hotel somewhere and then figure shit out. But then the movie.
I also want to point out that even if you go back to work, TT's about to show up and pay for a lawyer
out of nowhere. Got Johnny Cochran
with cash. With cash.
Nobody thought this shit through. So once again, Misogyny Mike says,
why?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck. Luther ain't paying like that. The Cadillac salesman ain't giving out that type of cash.
Hold up.
And they ain't got enough cars for you to be getting $2,000 a month in commission.
And that mean niggas need cars for you to get $2,000 commission.
Right. So yeah, so boom. So they go back to work for Lufa. They hide the money in the vent right in the front. You can see it sitting on the other side of the room.
Matter of fact, I think some money blew out of it when the air conditioner came on.
Right. Oh shit, money. Oh, what's in that vent? Oh, let me snatch this up. But I'm pretty sure Lufa heard them talking with that Godfather shit on the camera. It was like, oh, these bitches robbing banks? Okay. Oh, they coming in here with this black bag? Oh, they gonna put it right there? Okay, I'm gonna go get that shit. So Lufa snatch up their bread.
Cause they never explained how Luther knew where the money was.
He was watching them on video because they were doing that.
And can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
There's not a better place for you bitches to put this money?
Yeah, it really could have kept it at somebody's house. It would have been safer.
Because y'all could have went and paid Dre what you owed him.
Mm-hmm. Got that out the way
and
quick.
Then gave him some more interest to hold this money.
Nah, I won't trust with that shit. Nah, I won't trust that nigga with that shit. Nah, not Black Sam. not Dr. Dre.
So yeah, so they come back to work the next day. Some other niggas is heading the janitorial crew like, hey, yeah, Lufa said it was time for a change. They were like, oh shit, the money. They went straight to the money, gone. So it was like, so they went to Black Sam. Like, hey, we know we ain't seen you in goddamn 3 months and shit. We know we ain't paid you your bread, but goddamn Lufa got your bread.
So really, Black Sam should have killed them right there.
Right.
And the movie's over.
Oh, Luther got it? All right, cool. Kill these bitches. Kill these bitches.
I'm gonna kill Luther.
I'll go find that.
I absolutely believe that just because of that, they shouldn't have made it out of Black Sam's garage.
Facts. Then they should be
because
targets.
once
They're
again,
targeted to be shot at.
Because once again, you bitches are doing wrong. Because you were supposed to bring me money after the first robbery that you did.
Y'all did the second one 3 days ago. I still ain't seen you. Y'all showing up because y'all lost the bread. Yeah, real niggas, street niggas wouldn't even want to hear what they got to say. Like,
and they try to bring up Luther. Nigga, fuck Luther.
He was like, oh
because
yeah.
Did Luther help y'all rob this bank?
That ain't my problem.
No.
I'm saying, yeah, Lufa is not your. Lufa is not the problem. It's you.
Yeah, I'm surprised Black Sam didn't keep Frankie and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold this bitch until y'all get back with my bread.
Until y'all come back with until you pay me what you owe. This bitch gonna be here.
No, we can't say that. We can't say that. We can't do that. You know why?
Why not?
Shout out to Mystical. You don't know the particular
about it? Well, he got jammed up.
Yeah. You can't do that.
Well, she ain't got no choice. She robbed the bank. You hold that over her head. Like, bitch, if you say some shit.
Do you remember the story of the Mystical shit?
Yeah, his hairdresser. They wanted to do his hair.
You stole $50,000 from him? Same thing.
But again. Okay, well, I see what you're saying. But no, this ain't 2000.
That ain't this ain't that. Bitch, I'm strapped.
Right. So
while I hear what you're saying about this Mystical situation, this is two completely different situations because Black Sam and them is in some illegal shit. We had a verbal contract of which you decided to breach.
That's the same thing that happened in the Mystical thing. What are we talking about here? She stole $50,000 from him. She said she will fuck him and all them to make it go away, and then she turned around with the police. There was a verbal agreement there too.
They can't go to the police.
How did the Mystical get arrested? Oh, you talking about the movie? Okay.
No. We are out here robbing banks. We can't go to the police. Mm-hmm. Oh, Black Sam is holding her until we give him the money that gave us guns to rob the bank.
What was this money for? How much was it? How'd y'all get that?
Exactly. So he had a leg to stand on. This is completely different than the Mystical shit. This is completely different.
So then Black Sam was like, he heard them out, was like, oh yeah, I know where he at. He got a perm now. Goddamn, he'll stay over in a hotel over off 55th Street with C-Mac. With Crip Mac. He over there on 55th with Crip Mac. With Custers. He got to get out with a lot of Custers over there. Custers and Custies. So they went over there. Well, just Cleo, Frankie, and goddamn TT. Goddamn Stoney went over to go hang out with Blair.
She got fucked.
Yeah, went over there with the
about the money and shit.
Last Dragon outfit.
The Last Dragon.
So they went to go see what's up with Lufa. He out here banging out this white chick.
Okay, so this is the first thing I noticed. Did you watch when they kicked the door in?
Yeah, he was still banging, but
and it was like he stroked 3 or 4 more times when he
like, oh man, I'm about to die, so let me go ahead and get this piece of pussy before I jet out. So they kicked the door in, whatever. Like, hey, where the fucking money? He's like, hey, what are you talking about? And it's like, hey, nigga, you got a Rolex watch over here, nigga. Nigga, you got a bottle of goddamn
champagne, of the
finest. That's nigga got some.
That was a real champagne from Champagne Italy, nigga shit.
Niggas had some some of the expensive
some crystal.
Crystal. This nigga the patron. This nigga had the nigga had a whole goddamn nigga had a perm. This nigga got his hair done.
The osteoporosis and shit.
This nigga goddamn sniffing coke off white chick tits. Wasn't that Jenny from Forrest?
That was Jenny?
Was that Jenny from Forrest Gump?
I hope not. It's terrible.
But yeah, so he was like, hey man, I don't know what you're talking about. Then they find a wad in his jeans or the finest of Versace slacks. They pull a wad out. He's like, what's this? And then she go into his drawer, got another wad of cash in there. So then he's slipping the gun out from under the pillow, and then he like, hey, put that shit down. She was like, hey, my boy, you know I like working for you.
I love your company.
Yeah, I like what they did to your hair.
Looks beautiful. Yeah,
the white bitch, man, I'll be fucking her too, but I know I find a good taste, my brother. Good taste. So then he get popped by TT. So she catch up for his body.
So TT didn't really have to kill her. She could just cocked her gun and be like, you freeze or some shit like that.
Nah, because he would have just popped Cleo. So it wouldn't have been no, like, this bitch ain't about to shoot me. If she would have did that.
Well, either way, it was fucked up because she killed him and they didn't know where the money was. Womp, womp, womp.
So then then Cleo's about to put the heat. She put the heat to the white chick, to Jenny. I swear to God, I don't know where the money at. And then it's like, hey, well, we gotta go, man. We ain't got time to be out here. This bitch don't know, so she took her license.
So the white bitch out here sounding like Jermaine Jackson.
Yeah, swear to God. Swear to God, I don't know what that shit is. Yeah, she telling the truth.
What?
She telling the truth. So then she take the license. Like, if you a crackhead, you ain't gonna have no license. Not no updated one with the correct address on the house.
That's not true because prostitutes have to have them so that you know where to find they next of kin after you find their bodies.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Very morbid.
So
I thought this because they want to buy a beer or something. Identify shit.
So yeah, so goddamn me, so she take the license like, hey, you stay at such and such. She was like, oh please, oh no. So it's just,
Oh please don't know I moved.
so yeah, so boom, so they say they jet, and then they go back to Cleo's spot, and it was like, damn man, why you have to kill that? Why you have to kill the homie? Damn, he gone.
Did they take the Rolexes and everything?
I hope they did.
That would have been kind of smart too. They should have robbed that nigga.
So they got their handprints all over the murder scene.
Yeah.
No gloves. So
No love.
So of course they didn't expect to kill Lufa, but you know it had to go down. But
Nigga,
goddamn,
nigga, if somebody stole $300,000 from you, you would not go in there expecting to kill a nigga.
I mean, if I did, then I would have had gloves on. So it's like it's called planning. If I am expecting to kill a nigga, we gonna map this shit out.
But I'm sorry, misogyny Mike coming in, massaging these Mike. It's like, yeah. So $300,000, you weren't expecting to go kill this nigga. You throwing CDs out the window? Okay, go ahead.
So yeah,
massage my knees here. Yeah.
So goddamn Stoney out here living the best night of her
I
life.
have a question. You said $300,000, correct? Is what you just said?
Yeah, that's how much it was.
So how much is enough?
It's never enough. Low key, 75,000 would have lasted what? Maybe 2-3 years. And
that's fine.
No, they would have been working.
Because
how much money is enough? Think maybe like the trillion figures. Enough? Think maybe like the trillion figures. Hope my daughters don't wild like the Hilton sisters.
I seen Instagram cheap and wild.
So yeah, so now they got a body on the hand. Now they catching up to him in regards to these bank robberies. So Stoney did had a night out on the town. Came in with the goddamn Last Dragon outfit, and then he was like, "Hey man, shit, you look great."
Well, he's lying ass nigga.
So yeah, let me I lied. Let me take you over here to goddamn Didi's discount.
No, he took it to the finest of Macy's.
Yeah, Van Housen, whatever. Van Housen.
Van Housing.
So he turned her into the hood pretty woman.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty woman walking down the street.
So you about to go to an award ceremony with all the bankers, and you felt in your mind that this was the outfit to wear, number one. Number two, you're supposed to be like the second in line, the leader to bank robbers. And this is what you chose to wear to a elite gathering.
You know, robbed 2 of these niggas at this bitch already. But you don't show up wearing this colorful ass outfit. They're like, hey, look at me. Same hair as the woman in the video.
Right.
You know, my micro braids are hanging down this wig. Look at that.
So yeah. So Blair was like, damn, boy.
And then what shit been on the news since her brother got killed?
Nah, depending.
I get you.
And they ain't trying to keep her on the news because it's like, hey man, we fucked up. So
but what y'all said they have a bad press over the death. So I was assuming maybe she was on the news or some shit.
Maybe her name was mentioned.
It might have been, and it might have been in the newspaper.
Yeah,
here's my other thing. So she didn't get no bereavement. She take no time off.
Nigga, goddamn Lufa ain't paying no bereavement. Nigga.
No, I'm thinking you would need some time off to deal with
bereavement. Luther ain't giving no bereavement out.
Yeah, goddamn Lufa ain't got no goddamn insurance. Yeah, I think Luther taking the taxing him. He ain't. It's not the IRS taxing him. His eye. That is taxing. So goddamn. So she went out on a night on the town with Blair. Saw another world. She was like, "Damn, boy,
I don't belong here."
Right. Damn. So yeah. So she did her thing. Did she get boxed in that night? Yeah. He put the oils on her and shit.
No, yeah.
So yeah,
for a freak ass.
So yeah, he put the finest of oils on her, laid her down.
Hey, he's body. Let me see you freak that body, baby.
Now, so in this instance, so she fucked for $3,000 for the dress. So to massage my knees here. That's all I did. Go ahead.
So she leave the next morning crying. He was like, "Hey, next week we're gonna go to Paris."
She's like, "Nigga, we go. They leave tomorrow."
He's like, "Damn, nigga, you a goofy ass nigga."
They made me cry.
Like, why you? Nah, fam, but you gotta treat me disrespectfully, goddamn.
We're going to Paris.
so goddamn. So then she make it back to Cleo's, and that's when she find out.
Then
like,
she broke. It's like, God damn, I gotta go to Paris this week.
Shit.
Time fucking with this nigga. Shit.
Like, damn, y'all killed Lufa. Oh shit, we gotta rob another bank.
Like, what's the...
No, they was like, "Oh man," Cleo was like, "Hey man, the cops on us heavy. They about to catch us. We gonna be in jail by the morning. Let's rob another bank."
Like, oh yeah, great idea, Cleo. You're
And that don't make no fucking sense.
And we gotta rob the biggest bank downtown.
Nigga better take your ass back to that first one y'all did, that easy boy shit. That's your over with. Go back in there. Y'all know what it is.
Yo, it was like, hey man, we got them goof ass cops at the first one and shit. We can stay a little bit longer and shit and get more bread. Shit. It's like, hey man, we gotta rob the biggest bank downtown Los Angeles, bud. It ain't been successfully robbed, but we gonna do it.
Black girl magic.
Put our hands together. On 3. Do it, bitch.
1, 2, 3 of us will be dead.
So they
and
like,
with our powers combined, we are Black Girl Magic. Black Girl Magic. We some robbers.
Get shot up.
about to get shot up. So goddamn. So they goddamn. They went to Denny's to go plan that shit. It's like, hey man, and then none of them niggas had no bread to pay for the food.
And then them niggas know. So them niggas literally went there expecting the other one to have bread. How do you have 4 people and each one of y'all think the other one gonna pay?
Number 1. Number 2, nobody took some bread out of that $300K. Y'all just put all the bread in that bag.
Let me hold up 200 and get something to eat and shit.
Then they got them 2 wads of cash out of Lufa's pocket, so somebody has some bread.
And still ain't paid Black Sam.
God damn.
So it was like, hey man, shit. So they went to go.
Wait, Paul. I just thought about this. That's another disrespect to the black man for the black woman, making promises
that they can keep.
That is them. Massage my knees. All right.
And this is like the 3rd promise in this movie that ain't been kept
by a woman to a black man.
And then they disrespected the sister that was the waitress who was watching them as they were leaving and then popped up as the last one left. I was like, hey. So they bounce. So they bounce and go still.
So y'all robbing banks and dining and dashing.
Now y'all on camera stealing food
Twice.
Damn shame.
Y'all niggas stealing money and can't pay for food.
They ain't got no Grand Slam money. They was like $1.99 back in them days.
Damn, it should be cheap like shit. The bill was like $8.
So they go to they go downtown. So she called Stoney called Blair.
So
like,
what did happen to that money that they took from Luther?
Yeah, somebody had some bread to pay for that goddamn
It's in the same spot that where Craig Check is that he got the day before they got robbed. Before they got shot up for $200. We don't know where that check went, and neither is there a lot of cash.
So yeah, that was a plot hole. So yeah, so they go downtown. So Stoney called Blair, was like, hey, meet me at the diner. Meet me at Rudy's Chicken.
Remember the Rudy's we went to our first date at?
Yeah.
Leave right now. Be there in 5 minutes.
He at corporate. He at upstairs and shit. He with Dry Bob and motherfucking the other cop
with that nigga from Scrubs and shit.
Yeah, trying to get, hey, if you see these women, you be careful with this bank because they might hit this hoe. So we just giving y'all some training.
And what the fuck did he think was gonna be so important that she had to tell him? She ain't pregnant, y'all just raw dog last night, this morning, so she ain't gonna tell you she pregnant.
Yeah,
you need to stay in that meeting, my nigga.
Yeah, this is a potent.
He pretty much was like, he saw the video and was like, damn, that's her. So then she called him. He was like, all right, what you got? Like, damn, well, I know you out here robbing your goddamn banks and shit. They just showed me the video. It's you.
I seen it. I seen you.
So he was just hoping that she was gonna be there. Goofy nigga shit. So he was just hoping she was gonna be there and be like, it wasn't me robbing the banks, I swear. I'm here now. They robbing your bank right now. So he left. Now he got off the phone, was like, hey, are we done here? You're like, nigga, I'm telling you what to do, nigga. You gonna tell me to leave. So they left. He leave to go to like I said, he go to Rudy's Chicken and shit. And they go pop in there, go rob the bank, whatever. Almost got away. Goddamn Cleo was like, hey, go back over there and get some more money.
They still would have got caught regardless.
No, they would have had extra time to get out of there because
No, it was only like 10, 15 seconds.
No, that wasn't no 10,
They would have been
15
closer to the
seconds.
door when they got there.
No, that wasn't no 10, 15 seconds because she
only did like one more. That's all she really did. Then she jumped right back over.
Okay. Well, they heard the shit on the radio scanner or whatnot and was like, oh shit, we got to turn around. Then it was like, hey, go back there and get that. It took a while.
I don't think it took that long.
But then they hopped over, whoop, boom, boom, whoop. They get there. Bob and them got there and shit. Catch them as they exiting the thing, and it was like, hey, chill out. Oh.
So boom, if they were that desperate, you know what they did right there?
Let off some shots, boy, and keep
Pop,
it
pop.
moving. Stand down, nigga.
They already in it. And then Stoney should have want to kill that nigga anyway. And then Frankie should have want to kill old girl for not giving her no water. So boop boop, and just keep it moving.
Yeah, she should just sprayed that spot. They would have ducked. They could have got up out of there and then kept it moving.
Please remind me of that. We'll get to that a couple minutes later.
Okay. So these niggas taking their mask off and shit.
Pause. Rewind. You're going around the biggest bank. You're already hot. So this time we're not gonna wear our wigs and our sunglasses. We wear these clear masks that shows Cleo's braids and Stoney's micro braids that are very distinct. We'll continue. Go ahead.
And goddamn TT's dry ass braids.
Just continue on.
So they
great plan.
They taking their mask off like, hey.
I like that energy.
So it was like, hey, Cleo, Stoney, TT.
They're like, hey, there you be. Fuck.
Who the fuck is that? Do. Who the fuck is that? So
what the fuck is that?
So yeah. So goddamn, they taking mask off, about to drop the weapons and shit, and then here comes Bill Nye's brother come out with a vision. You killed my brother.
Yeah, that was Tony Danza. Who the boss? He has a vision. It was Tony Boy.
Block. Nigga needed a story to tell this shit.
Shopping over here, nobody was shooting.
Yeah,
everything was under control.
Yeah, nigga, where this goofy ass nigga, gung ho ass nigga, come out of nowhere and shot TT. Like nobody needed your help. Niggas was about to drop their weapons. They took their mask off.
It was successful.
This nigga
shot TT. And all of a sudden,
that's when shots let off. That's when Cleo let it go.
Now pause. You have that's a Uzi or something of that nature.
Semi-auto, no hyphen.
You have two people directly in front of you with said semi-automatic weapon and hit nothing.
Yeah, that's all I was about to say. Goddamn, boy. All them niggas should have dropped.
Oh, man, you should have dropped. Even goddamn Stoney and Frank. Shit. And she's once again just like Lorenz let off 172 shots in one clip. No one hit, wasting bullets.
Right.
So they drag TT out that bitch. No wait.
Should they have left her in there? I know it's disrespectful, but I'm just saying.
Well, they live in the car any goddamn way, so it's like, yeah.
The answer to that is absolutely yes.
Yeah, because they probably would have saved her. Yeah, she would have probably lived. Nah, she would have lived.
No. Not just she would have.
Yeah, she probably could have lived because the ambulance could have got there before. At the same time, yeah,
drove all the way to fucking
might have
back to the other car and shit.
Francisco and shit.
Yeah,
and drove all back to the other car and shit. So yeah, they probably should have left her there, but she would have been caught and then she would not have got the baby back.
She might have. Not only should they have left her because of that, but you
cutting in and out.
Should have left her because this is wasting time.
Right.
They should have left her because that's wasting time.
And also keep it in mind, they had to take her to the hospital anyway, where she would have been caught anyway. So yeah,
Woke up handcuffed to that bed, boy.
So you might as well just left her.
So here go Blair coming walking in like, oh shit. So shouldn't he have gotten fired on the strength?
Yes. So you just happened to leave 5 minutes before the bank got robbed,
and now you do strolling, moseying on back in here.
Talk about. So it's not the same. Why did the cop have the same suspicion for him did he have for Frankie?
Disrespectful.
And that's my question. That's my question. That's my question. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my question. Frankie knew them niggas from the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
He was fucking. So why not the same?
It is what it is. He has more power. He's a bank manager. He's protected.
Yeah. And also, I don't think they knew about that relationship.
The bank manager be treated hard.
There's levels. He worked at Chase Manhattan. She was at some local credit union.
Harsh, more harsh. Oh, my nigga said.
But your phone cut in and out.
I fucking hate it here.
So it's a difference. It's levels. So levels with these devils. So so now they swap cars. They leave TT in the car. She the Blue Laces Part 2 should have been playing in the background. So she was talking to her like, hey man, you gonna make it, boy. I see you, they shot you in the heart, boy. But you gonna make it though. You gonna make it though. You bleeding all over my shit. But goddamn, boy, you losing a lot of blood, goddamn.
Cool,
but you gonna make it though. You gonna make it. Remember that one time?
We had some fried plantains. That was very good. I like plantain. I was like, you're dead.
Hey, if you're not joking. You ain't laughing no more. Then you dead. So she died. She closed her eyes.
And nobody gave a fuck about that baby.
She left her in the backseat.
Yeah, like what? The baby go in the system.
I can't. We can't do nothing now. So they hopped in the hoopty. Mm. Then they running from the law.
Okay, so let's talk about this. If you're gonna rob a bank and then your getaway car is a very distinct car with rims, I think that get you a Giro Metro or something. One day.
Yeah, that car can't get up on the freeway. It's too low to the ground.
Yeah. So
goddamn, so they on the run, boom, yeah. So now they on the news. Black Sam and them like, hey man, them your bitches that owe you that bread. Like, goddamn, I ain't about to get that bread.
Where my guns at? Shit.
Yeah, they ain't gonna make it. Shit, they about to get killed. Ain't nobody made it out of this shit. You got the helicopter, you got the ghetto bird flying around, bud. You ain't gonna make it. So, goddamn. So they on the run, whatnot. So not the cop, but the helicopter, whatnot. They got him trapped in the tunnel and shit. And so Cleo became heroic. It was like, hey, I got purpose in my life now. So y'all get out. I'm gonna make this happen. I'm about to set it off.
So her plan was, hey, you two, get out of the car with the bags and stand up against the wall, and I'm gonna take off. And then what?
Y'all go the other way and make a clear run for it. I'll handle this.
Because no other car will be the other way. Everybody was following. Like when they had them trapped in the tunnel, why weren't their cars coming in
blocking the other end? Yeah,
or blocking both ends, like just blocking the whole tunnel off. Why you waiting on two helicopters just sitting there looking goofy and shit? Just flying. It's like,
I still see you.
Yeah, so they stand up against the wall looking goofy and shit.
So she take off and try to play chicken with the goddamn helicopter and shit.
With the helicopter's landing.
So yeah, so they Frankie and Stoney run the other way, so they pretty much get out into the open. They can dip out. They dip out. So now everybody following Cleo. So boom. So she get cornered.
She tried to play chicken and got fried.
So yeah, so she hit a couple.
Boy, laid to the soy.
Yeah, she got goddamn. hit a couple of cars or whatnot, got the bullets all on the goddamn side of the car. Like she got hit a couple of times. Then she tried to hop out the car like she got damn motherfucking Ron O'Neal or some shit.
Like the goddamn Rambo in his house with the goddamn bullets around her chest and shit. She had 6 bullets in that bitch.
So who got hit up the worst? Cleo or Alonzo?
Alonzo. Ooh.
Cleo.
I want to say Alonzo.
I'm going to say
She'll say Alonzo. Your phone cut out again. So we're going
Cleo because she got back up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She get hit up worse because she got back up. Alonzo can get up for that shit.
Oh man, Quillis.
One shot.
Yeah,
it don't take one shot to not miss your chance to blow.
And he got blue.
Far away.
Literally, he turned blue too. He turned blue too. No pulse. So yeah, she got killed on TV. They was like, "Oh man, we weren't supposed to show this shit, but goddamn,
Did you see that shit? We supposed to show that shit, but you see that shit?
boy, ratings about to go through the roof, boy. Shit, I'm about to get a promotion." Another nigga got killed on TV. So yeah, we're supposed to show that. Sorry guys.
Boy.
I know we showed Rodney getting his ass whooped some years back. Now we just showed Cleo get killed. Damn, we fucked up as a city. So
coming up next, Wheel of Fortune.
So goddamn.
Come next, Martin.
Shit. So yeah, that'll calm the blacks down. So goddamn me.
We're playing Def Comedy Jam on Sisters to quell the blacks.
So yeah, so now goddamn, it's just left to Stoney and Frankie to make it happen and shit. So then they did the wrong move. They split up like Trey and goddamn Ricky. You go that way, I go this way. Let's split up. And the nigga that said let's split up is the nigga that get killed. So they split up. Goddamn Stoney. Yeah, Stoney find a Baja Fresh truck. So she go over there. She ducked through with the sombrero and shit.
What she get the sombrero? Did she steal the sombrero off somebody's head and shit?
No, it was on the table.
Oh, okay.
She put it on. Was able to duck and hop on the bus.
She had no ticket.
Right, just hopped on the bus.
Nobody questioned her.
Yeah. So Frankie, she running in the middle of the goddamn freeway and shit. So she got about 10 cars behind her with goddamn Dry Bob and the homie. Oh, he ain't the homie. Fuck that nigga. The Fuzz.
No.
So yeah, the Fuzz then pulled up on her, and then White Boy was like, I'm taking all my guns off. What? I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. Like, hey, don't do this.
Everybody's got guns but me.
Yeah, don't do this. I'm coming to you. Don't throw your life away. Like, yeah, life already gone. So, so she pulled the burn off from her coat, put it up against his neck. It was like, hey, what's the procedure when a gun is to your head? Boy, what the fuck you talking about?
Okay, so I'll stop for a second. What was the point of that?
Because the point was, he was the one drilling her at the beginning, talking about, what's the procedure? Oh, you know the procedure, then why you ain't do it?
No, what I'm saying, I got I know why she did it, but what was the point?
Because karma come back around. He didn't know what to do.
Did she shoot him?
That's what should have happened.
So she didn't shoot him. What was the point?
So she pushed away and then thought she was gonna just run off. I thought she had Usain Bolt speed and thought she was going to jet out the hole and got clapped.
One random ass cop. Same nigga that shot TT. We showed him to the scene.
This nigga come out of nowhere.
Shoot everybody. Because
now everything is on this nigga. So they probably paid this nigga to do that. So now the heat is not on LAPD. So Bill Nye's brother came back. And shot Frankie in the back.
So yeah, they had no. The person I talked to yesterday was like, you put a gun in the face. He was like, he has to call back. He was like, he has to respect that shit. They're like,
he didn't have to respect shit.
Unless he shot him, it wasn't worth the damn. And also, it shows once again why we so quick to kill each other. We'll shoot a white man or shoot a cop.
I don't think we was. Well, they allow certain things now, but they wasn't gonna allow that shit back in '96.
Let them shoot the cop.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let you get no images of us shooting them. It's a part of the imagery.
Yeah, but there was no point to what she did.
That's why like I said, who's running these movie studios? They're not gonna greenlight that goofy ass shit.
Who's writing this goofy shit? I don't know. Oh, Takashi, sorry.
I'll come back around though. So yeah, so Frankie get killed, she get clapped, and then the fuzz white boy was like, he look up, he so happened to see Frankie on the bus. I mean Stoney on the bus,
looking dead ass at him.
He was like, "Oh man, shit! We killed her whole family."
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Bubble.
Why wouldn't you duck the shoot?
Why? What?
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Why wouldn't you duck the?
Your phone trash.
Fuck down.
Like
you don't need to see.
Her phone trying to censor her shit.
That's Jermaine, nigga.
Stop cursing. But yeah, y'all know why she didn't duck down. She was there.
Oh, she could have just put the sombrero to where she could still see, but then her face is covered by the sombrero.
We couldn't cover the micro braids, nigga. She knew who it was. Only chick in Los Angeles got those shits.
So yeah, in real life, they would have stopped that bus. Just not because he saw her on there, but it was just like y'all just saw somebody get popped.
So yeah,
this is a crime scene, so we're gonna have to hold this bus until we let y'all go, and then she would have got caught. But they let the bus go, and she skates off into the sunset.
Damn shame.
Damn shame. So then we see Stoney out in Cuba with Pac. She didn't cut her hair off and shit. She out there chilling with Pac. All eyes on me and shit. So goddamn. So she reminiscing about the old days. She got like about how much she got? About $250,000?
Probably 150,000.
So she set living frugal as fuck.
In goddamn Mexico, yeah, you can live a while in Mexico with that shit.
So yeah, so she ride off into the sunset in the Jeep.
Like she left out a little bit and shit.
Hell yeah. So they end the goddamn movie with a rock song. Well, with the rock guitars that started the Hey Joe. Hey Joe Byron.
Go backwards. Forgot she went to this payphone.
Oh yeah, she called your boy.
Called Blair. So this is what I knew that Blair was a simp ass nigga. She gets on the phone, she all quiet. Stoney, are you all right?
Nah, bitch, is the puzz.
No, I would have been a little upset. Like, did you use me to do your bank robbery? I'm just happy you're okay. She didn't go on that nigga.
And he smiled.
Got hung up on.
He was like,
yeah,
I hit that.
Y'all fucked.
So yeah. So it ended with the guitar riffs from Hey Joe.
Basayo.
So it brought me back to, once again, another Jada Pinkett movie, Jason's lyric. When your boy Woody Benet got out of prison and they had that biker ass song playing, I'm like, why the fuck y'all got this nigga coming out with a biker song? Why y'all in this movie with the goddamn guitar riffs for a biker song and shit? Why?
It's the Beatles.
Give a fuck who it is. You don't end a movie like that on that note. Nigga, 4 black chicks just got murdered, but what you talking about?
What do you want them to play?
They could have played Missing You. Shit.
They already played it. They already played it.
They play that shit again. Nigga, Pain, we said Pain was played 30 times and Above the Rim.
It was.
You know what? Very fair. That is fair.
Exactly.
Hey, you lost the basketball game? Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Your mama wanted.
This shit froze up like, oh, man.
Nate, the security guard? Whoa.
Your shit freezing up, my nigga.
But y'all, I can hear y'all, and y'all are coming through just fine.
That don't mean it's us, nigga. That don't mean it's us. Shit. Kill that shit.
Don't blame it on me.
So yeah, you don't end that movie on that note with that song. That's trash. Who did that? You don't do that.
Takashi and F. Gary.
Takashi on that fuck shit. We got the 6ix9ine today.
So yeah, so we got one meme conspiracy theory that Fee Diddy came up with. If her goddamn phone won't stop freezing, she can get it off. What's the meme conspiracy theory?
You gonna have to do it for me.
The meme conspiracy theory: Stony the villain. Go ahead, goddamn Christ.
Well, damn. So I gotta remember this her theory. Goddamn. All right. So as we sat back and we went over the movie, we realized a lot of things happened, and it related back to Stony.
Mm-hmm.
So how did we start it off? Oh, we started off with the was it the first bank robbery?
You can chime in, goddamn Theo.
Yeah, help me out here. I don't remember. I remember your theory. I forgot how it started.
No, talking. I'm talking.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Yeah.
Run that shit fast. Run through that shit fast.
It started after the second. No, it did start. It led back to her in the first robbery when they decided they was not gonna touch that money. Stony started taking.
Damn, boy. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit this
pieces
one out, homie.
Of the money. Then they did.
Okay, you back.
Every time she gets up, oh yeah, you're back. So you say
they did.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
Okay.
Froze again. Yeah, you done. Jermaine said it's done. You done.
They did the second robbery.
Yeah, Jermaine said you done, homie. Sat your ass down yet again. Welcome back, by the way.
All praise be to Jermaine. So we said that she was taking money like a little bits and pieces off the second robbery. And
we also said that she's the one that took the bread from the event and gave some to Lufa to make it seem like Lufa did it. Man, your phone trash, ho. Trash in the hoe.
Because Luther caught her stealing.
Your phone trash in the hoe.
So you said Luther caught her stealing, and so she broke off Luther, and that's what it ended up blaming it on Luther, but she wasn't there when they went to confront Luther because she was with Blair.
Mm-hmm.
So she came back and like the money. Oh my God, they took the money. Oh, they're like, we're gonna rob another bank. Fuck.
Damn, I got 300 sitting at the house right now. Do I gotta go? Hence why she had a whole bunch of more money when she was in Cuba with Pac.
No, that's something else we said too. Oh, we said that she the one that set the liquids out to get the baby poison and shit.
So she was the mastermind to pretty much get them jammed up so she can get all the bread. So she can come out strong. And
plus, remember, she said she was mad at. Oh, they also said that she set her little brother up because she was pissed off that she had to fuck Nick Dog.
Nick.
So she basically snitched on Lorenz to get them both killed and shit. Because what you call said that Lorenz didn't fuck with her. Lorenz didn't fuck with her because she didn't fuck with him. Mm-hmm. So she
because he killed Kane. He got Kane clapped. Well, he was the one that clapped Kane. Him and his homies. That's why she don't fuck with him.
So she went and called the LAPD on him. Said the niggas who killed Kane's upstairs.
Didn't know her brother was up there. Well,
no, she knew he was there. So that is the theory that she was behind each one of these bad acts. Because my whole thing with the movie was it was literally too much bad shit happening like at once, and like this woe is me negative energy aspect. I don't really think. Well, I'm not saying it doesn't work like that because it can, but the odds of it working like that is highly unlikely. And then you want to add in the fantasy of them robbing two banks and getting away with it somehow, even though they drove in Suburban through the goddamn bank.
And then they actually got away with the last one. Well, Stoney got away, and that was no one has successfully robbed that bank.
Yeah, and we left one part. I think we left the part out on the. We talked about thing. We talked about the when they pulled over when they got Cleo in the lineup.
Oh, it's cool.
Right there in front of the police. Hey, what's in your pockets? Fuck.
Come here. Why you got her license?
So when do
why you even have a license? You're a crackhead.
So I thought about that part too. So They didn't search her before she went in the lineup. Yeah, they were searching her. They were like, "Oh, why do you have her ID?" Case dismissed.
Case closed. We know who did it. Get her ass back here.
Bad police work. Okay, continue.
All right. So that concludes today's show. So this is season 8 where we show you why we great. Standing for Whammon, Volume 1, meme number 9. Trey set it off. Memefying the movie and soundtrack. Hashtag dry bobs. Hashtag you gots to recycle. Hashtag who are you supposed to be? Mighty fucking Morphin Power Rangers. Hashtag 3 people, the I, the Aura, and the S. Hashtag.
Minus 2 people are. It's I. It is I.
Hashtag take your broke ass home. Hashtag get to work. Hashtag hood dreams. Hashtag man, fuck all that. Get the Clippers. Hashtag bad karma is a bitch. Y'all got any more?
Some nutrients and sustenance.
What's the I need the money? Go ahead before they for Jermaine freeze your account.
Hashtag I need that money.
So yeah, topics of discussion for the day. We did the memefied the soundtrack. We memefied the movie, and then last but not least, we gave one meme conspiracy theory. Stony the villain. And where do we what do we rate? Oh yeah, we rated the soundtrack is like a 4, 5, and a 6.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do we rate the movie?
Movie was cool. I get a movie about a 7, 6 or 7. How you rate the movie 1 through 10?
I'd give it about a 7 or an 8.
Well, damn. I was gonna say like about a 4 or 5. But
Goddamn,
right.
boy, what's wrong with you?
Bro, the acting was trash. The writing was trash. I know it's great to see. This was my problem. Black people, yay, we're on screen. We didn't get many opportunities. I feel it. It wasn't good acting. The storyline wasn't flowing consistently. Shit didn't make sense. There were plot holes. I cannot give this an above a 5 rating just off of that alone. And I'm not giving up.
You know what? You are correct.
Like if this
You're
was
correct.
if this was a white movie, I'd be like, oh, this movie is fucking terrible. If this was like Jennifer Aniston,
you're correct.
And goddamn Lisa Kudrow and the other and goddamn Terry Hatcher and Tori Spelling or some shit, I'd be like, this bullshit the fuck out my face.
You know what? You're not wrong. So let me grade it.
I didn't cut this shit out.
With adult
ears, okay, or adult eyes, okay. You're still
grading
frozen.
And not.
Go ahead and wrap it up.
Holding on to.
I try to get a number out of you.
Jermaine said, "Wrap that shit up, B." So yeah, join us in 2 weeks for meme nueve cuatro 9 cuatro.
It's noviente cuatro.
Man, fuck that. Anything above 10, nigga. Fuck that.
Don't say 9
cuatro, nigga.
9 cuatro.
So yeah, so we don't know what we're gonna talk about. So where you can find us? You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, and all podcast platforms. You're only getting seasons 8 and up on those platforms. If you want seasons 1 through 7, pre and post shows and other exclusive content, go to our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/the MEMEpodcast. Donate, support, and become a meme or a meme-ber. So in closing.
Everything is everything, and everything is what is. It is what it is till it ain't. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. Birthday, turned 30. Rest in peace, Mac Julian. Rest in peace to Betty White, who just passed the other day. Louis Anderson. Rest in peace, Louis Anderson. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. Damn, Bob Saget. God damn, Louis. Go ahead. In closing, P.
Hurry up.
Bye.
And I end by saying, life is but a meme. You can either dream, express, or have no chill. But at the end of the day, we can give a fuck how you feel. This is the Meme Podcast. When it comes to black entertainment, we reign supreme, all facts. We are the supreme meme team. We clout chasing, keeping up, and about waking people up. We honor both. If you have a problem with that, pull up if you want that smoke. And it'll be that way until I say cease. We out of here. Peace.
You're now listening to Meme. Meme. You're now listening to Meme, yeah.